Swing. Boy, that took
Swing,
fucking
swing,
ever.
swing.
Look at all the people in the chat, babe. Are you here? Did you doze off? Hey, Christy.
Can you hear
Thank you
me?
so much for the super chat. I can hear you now. Baby, look at all of the Shamrocks and the members in the chat. Dr. Kiki, Teddy Pig, Shelly Ray, Wendy, Impervious Cat, Shit Do Not. Hello, Kimberlina, Sarah, Christy, 1027. Look at everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Sunday night. Hey, Teddy Pig.
Mhm.
Look at the BegLindas in the chat.
Love the BegLindas. Those are my faves.
Hey, Lindsay with an A. Good to see you. Damn you, you're doing homework. Callie's Bathroom Studio. Jay Bagels. Hey, girl. Hey. That's what I was laughing about when I unmuted. Not a mod amongst us.
It's okay. We'll be fine.
We don't need no stinking mods. Lisa Simpson, Ratatouille, Rissa, Poltergeishy, Hellfire, Poltergeisha, Hellfire. I feel like I haven't seen Hellfire in for a while. Or is that just me? Christy, thank you for gifting 1 Shamrocks membership, 2 Shamrocks memberships. Thank you so much. Welcome, members. Shaner K, Amy PJ, Jody, Emotional Gangster.
Hey, who's that?
Rock. Danny Jean, who's what? I think there's a dog outside my door. Hold on.
It must be Jack.
Goofy dumb, goofy hoe, bitch. I took all my wrenches away except for 2, I think. Hold on.
Jack says, Mom, what are you doing in there? Is my sister in there? That's what Jack
says.
says.
He knows it. Jackie, he's not up here. I don't know where he's at.
Well, he's not down here. That must mean he's on the other floor.
Oh, I'll go find you. Hold on.
He's trash
people.
Hello, Grandma Mayhem. Good to see you, everybody. Welcome. Just got off work. Excited for this. As am I, Jenny Jean. My boyfriend took me to tacos and now a membership. This is to get tacos. Is that what you said, Poltergeist? Or am I not following along? Tacos sounds great. We went out to eat tonight. It was okay. It was pretty good. Hey, Honey West. Good to see you. 2 doses of y'all this weekend. We are blessed. Hey, View and Chew. Kimberlina. Shira, hello. Good to see you. Feeling better. I just got that stupid stuffy nose, man, and that stupid cough won't go away. You never get the notification for the support group anymore? Well, that sucks. Unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then hit the notification bell. That usually, it's a place? Well, where's that? I've never heard of it. Ask Sam if she knows what the hell it is, okay?
What? Where?
Bathroom Studio. What Lisa Simpson just said in the chat. That's where Poltergeist went to. Her boyfriend took her there. I thought she said she went to get tacos.
Fat.
Pretty good. That's awesome.
No, I've never heard of it either. Is it some island or something? The only when I see that, I think of Turks and Caicos, but I know it's not she's talking. Not what she's talking
hilarious.
About. I found Jack.
Where was Jack?
Well, I had to do the old sofa trick.
Oh, she had to do the sofa trick. Oh, it's New Mexico. Oh, gosh. We never felt to embarrass ourselves. It's fine.
Well, how are we supposed to know? We're from the Midwest.
Look, BegLinda's gonna react to this, and she's gonna be like, "They didn't even know where that was. Can you believe that? Dude, don't look right." Like she fucking knows. Get out of my face.
Tacos are romance. Tacos are love. No shit.
Tacos are romance. Sam loves a good taco.
That's right. I love a good taco.
Go ahead. Sorry. Listen, I'm used to running my own show here, so I don't mean to cut off Sam every time she starts to talk.
No, I do the same thing. Hold on. I was just reading Callie's Bathroom Studios and I just realized Yava's profile picture. It's so funny because I asked her to change it right before we started. I was like, would you change it and put your little avatar on there? And she goes, you could tell she was like, okay. You could tell she really didn't want to. And then I was like, well, actually, because when I realized what the actual image was, I was like, no, keep it. That shit's iconic.
It is.
That is a screenshot. Yeah, this is a screenshot of Ron in the very moment that he's reading when Yava put the comment in his live me chat and asked where Clara was, and you could see him stop and read it, and didn't he like melt down and rage quit right after that?
Yeah, he rage quit after that. I'm never changing that profile picture. Every time I'm on a live stream with you, it's gonna be freaking Ron reading my troll comment. Where's Clara? Where's Clara, Ron? It is
Anyway, I
hilarious.
found Jack. I had to do the sofa trick. The sofa trick, if you guys don't know,
Yeah.
it cannot be just our dogs. It can't be.
No, there's
But
no way.
like, if we're trying to wrangle our dogs to like put them in their kennel or whatever, and if they don't want to, if they don't
Go
want to come,
outside,
yeah,
anything.
go outside, whatever the case may be. If they don't want to come to us and they'll start running around, make us chase them. Well, we figured out we don't have to chase them around. All
Yeah.
we have to do is stop what we're doing and sit down on the sofa, and it's like a magnet. Like they'll come to you no matter what. Even
Instantly.
yeah,
They get really excited and they jump on the couch. They're like, "Yay, couch time!" And they're
yeah,
like, "We gotcha."
yeah, and they haven't figured out yet that we use that as a tactic to capture them. But he came out when I first called him. He didn't come out. He didn't come. I had to pull the sofa trick. You know why he didn't come?
What?
Because he was in the dining room eating all those Cheez-Its the girls dropped on the floor.
You're kidding me. I bet the majority of them went on the floor. Those little shits.
Teddy Pig says, great Carnersville footage yesterday. We need more. Thank you so much for the super chat. I agree. That was the best shit ever.
All the outrage over the Connorsville footage. I just find it so strange.
Can they hear that? Can you hear the dogs?
No, what are they snoring? Farting?
No, they're in front of my desk and they're literally wrestling and snorting.
No, I don't hear anything.
Oh God. Anyway.
I just find it so insane that DC can post this picture on her Instagram to show that she's been obviously to New Albany. She posted a picture of the New Albany Bridge. Did she not?
Mm-hmm.
The Sherman Mitten, didn't she post a picture
yes,
of the
she did. Right outside of the Floyd County Courthouse.
But God forbid you do the same and it's, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, can you believe it? The outrage. Like, get out of my face, dude. I can't handle these.
Well, without spoiling it, tomorrow, my live stream, I will be making an absolute fucking fool out of Owl.
Oh, that'll be a good time.
Yeah, so make sure you tune in for that. She's all up in arms. If Claire was served on Tuesday, Sam would have been notified immediately. Therefore,
her teeth flopping around when she was saying this shit.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that.
I hope they fall out one day when she's live being outraged about this shit. The nerve of her.
I'm pretty sure she uses.
I want to watch her bend down and pick those teeth back up and plop them back in her mouth. I want to see that shit. Dude. I swear to Christ, I do.
I guarantee you she uses a fuck ton of denture glue to hold them motherfuckers in there. Look at that. That shit defies gravity. Can you see your screen?
Yeah, hold on. I'm on a delay. Stop it, Sam.
No, for real. I took that screenshot because I haven't watched all of Owl's stream, but I've listened to a lot of it. And I don't know. I took this screenshot right after she said something really fucking stupid. And she was so proud of herself. I was like, I need a screenshot the minute she said that most ridiculous fucking statement.
Why does Al have a camera that's, I mean, dude, this is 2024, Al. What are you streaming in? 360? Come on, Al.
This is her improved camera. She got this camera not too long ago.
What's the problem, Al?
Look, and this I took 3 screenshots of Al. And not that I was trying to find some sort of unflattering photo of her or still of her. It was literally just 3 times she said something so incredibly fucking stupid. And I was like, I have to screenshot the moment she was so incredibly fucking stupid. So
hey, I got a soundbite for that, babe. Hold on.
Yeah, what is it?
I do. Hold on just a second.
It's the Feywilds await. And so too Nightingale. The question becomes, wilt thou be a survivor?
Weird to watch somebody so incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
Not realize that they are incredibly fucking stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna need to add that to my soundboard too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work on your soundboard tomorrow.
Yeah, I had it all set up and then I lost it all and I just haven't had a chance to fix it, but I will. Okay, so this is the second one. Look at the look on her face. This was also immediately after she fixed her mouth and her dentures to say something incredibly fucking stupid.
Stop.
Hold on. I got one more. Hold on. And this one, again, she was so proud of herself. She
Yeah.
said something incredibly fucking stupid, and she was so fucking proud of herself. I was like, I gotta screenshot
She's
that
her
one too.
biggest fan.
Huh?
She's her biggest fan.
Yeah, she is. She's real proud of herself, and she's got it all figured out. So I
yeah.
cannot wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream is going to be fucking epic. I'm going to make an absolute fucking fool out of this dumb bitch right here. So you guys make
That's
sure you
gonna
don't
be a
miss
good
that.
time. Set your alarms for that one, people.
Mhm. She's so stupid. She
What are you
just
drinking?
she's the reason why I hold on. Ew. I had something in my cup.
Hey, that don't look right. Huh? That's weird.
What?
Anyway, it's okay. So I did the torch thing on the resin or whatever, and it looks all cloudy. Is it supposed to look like that? Why would it look like that?
No.
What happened?
What do you mean? Okay, listen. I'm gonna have to put the dogs away because I can't do this. They're literally fighting. They haven't stopped. I can't believe you don't hear it.
No, we don't hear
You
it.
hear that shit? All right,
No.
you're done.
You're just bullying the dogs. I hope they're writing this down and taking notes. Abuse. Abuse.
They're running from me, both of them.
Ami, it'll probably be around noon tomorrow, I'd say. Noon Eastern time.
Yes.
You got to do the conversion on that wherever you are, for you foreigners across the pond or whatever. Hey, bunny.
Get in your kennel.
Gigi was on his channel, Peanut's channel, and BegLinda's channel, bitching about us. Really, bunny? That's kind of funny. And we're kind of famous around here. It's kind of nice, Yeah, that's right, Pickle Cabbage. You see that, Sam? ASPCA. Mm-hmm. That's all right. Harlow's going to go in her kennel and call him. She's got him on speed dial. Listen. What? That's fine. They can come down here. Let them on down. I'll plug in the heater. They'll go sit by the heater. It's fine. I don't give a shit. Puppy pusher. Designer dog. Which one did she put down here? Come here. Oh, God. Do I sound like Chantel when I do that? Aw. Is it Harlow? Where's Jack? Where's the boy? Hey, girls. Hey, girls.
Jack is in doggy daycare.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
We call their kennels doggy daycare.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if my shit's ready yet. Now I'm all out of breath. Fat ass.
Oh, yeah. What did Al say about you proving you were not 400 pounds or some shit? You were telling me about it earlier.
Oh, yeah. She was so fucking proud of herself, right?
Yeah.
She goes, she was so fucking proud of herself. She got so excited. She goes, you guys are not going to believe what Sam posted to prove that she's not 400 pounds. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. She was like fucking giddy, right? And like, she's like, I'm not going to tell you what it is. She's about to show it here just a minute because she's reviewing our stream from Friday night.
Yeah.
And as she's like all giddy, she's like, just wait for it. Just wait for it. She's literally playing the part. She's like talking over the part where we're talking about how I was just on camera, like last week, standing up, full body, turned around, turned to the side, walked around in front of the camera, like, as if that's not proof enough I'm not 400 fucking pounds. No, she bulldozes over that because she can't have the audience hearing that, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm thinking she's gonna slap up that picture of me in the cat pajamas.
Yeah.
That you posted on Twitter. No.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
That's what I thought too. No, she was so delighted to point and laugh at the fact that I posted a picture of the outfit I wore to court, which I didn't post that to prove I'm not 400 pounds. I showed that because I wanted everybody to see the cute outfit I wore to court.
Yeah.
I wore a black suit with a shamrock green blouse and a shamrock green scarf that had shamrocks on it.
It was cute.
It was cute as fuck.
She don't know nothing about it.
She's so slow. I swear to God, that woman,
I think it's the weed, man, honestly. I think it's the weed. I think the weed slowed her down quite a bit.
Well, I think the meth slowed her down, and now the weed slowed her down a little more.
I can't argue with that.
Dude, just slow. She posted to prove she's not 400 pounds. No, dummy. Whenever it's, and then she thought it was. She's like, "Why didn't you post a picture of yourself wearing the outfit?" Because I didn't take a picture of myself wearing the outfit for
I
one.
wish I would have took a picture of you wearing the outfit, but I think the fact that we were both deadly sick.
Dude, I don't
even
think these
fucking
people
run.
understand the degree to which we were ill on that
Yeah.
particular day.
They don't care. They're just trying to spin any narrative that fucking fits their story, I guess. I don't know. Nor do I care. I think it's great.
Yeah, Teddy.
It's hilarious. I love this. I love this for all of them. The fact that they're all together. Clara, Al, Gaining Ground, BegLinda. I think it's fucking amazing. Hey, DG, good to see you, hun.
Hey, DG.
She always
Busted
does
Can of
that.
Biscuit says Al is in Pensatuck. Al is a Pensatuckian. There's a reason those of us on the main line talk about that area like that. Yeah, I hear she's like right on the border of like being like how do I put it? An Eastern Kentuckian, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting what you're throwing down.
Mhm. Lisa Simpson says she always says that. She only gets half the story and acts like she knows everything. Here's my favorite part. All right. My favorite part is hold on. What? Oh. Anyway, my favorite part of Owl's stream. Well, okay, no, it's not my favorite part of the stream. It's my favorite part of what I've seen so far, though. Was well, no. Let's get off of Owl. I want to save that for tomorrow. I'm gonna blow my whole wad that I have for Owl, and then my show tomorrow is gonna suck. So Owl, you can just sit tight. All right.
Yeah, Al, you just wait. You just wait it out. God, dude, how many live streams do you think is going to come from this one live stream that we're doing? I think it's great. This must be what Chantel feels like.
Yeah.
I ain't even mad at it, dude.
Well, I mean, it gives them something to talk about, you know.
I get it. Whatever. Have at it, I suppose.
Well, and you know what? I think that the community at large, very good. Thank you so much for the super chat. Petition to refer to Clara as Hag from now on.
Granted. Granted, very good. Good to see you, by the way. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat and responding.
Yeah,
I'm making keychains, okay?
Jeez, you and those keychains. I think the community as a whole, though, really truly does owe us a debt of gratitude.
Yeah,
because
for real. You're welcome.
If it weren't for us, then everybody wouldn't have been put back in their places where they belong. You know, we've got Owl once again reunited and united and working together with the Attic. Yep. We've got Hillbilly BegLinda and the Grift Gang. Hillbilly BegLinda. I need the bell, babe. Hillbilly BegLinda and the Grift Gang over there also reunited with the Attic. All of them together as one. So, you know, it's great. You're welcome.
Don't you bring your ass down here barking. Can't believe it.
How often do we check our PO box? A couple of times a week.
Well, it really just depends. Like if I'm dropping off packages, then I'll usually stop and check just to make sure. So yeah, through the week, yeah, a couple of times a week.
Mm-hmm. Right where they belong. That's right.
What'd you send us? You sent us some treats. We're still snacking on those treats. Who sent us those? The hat. Remember the hat we got?
Egg on legs.
Yep, egg on legs.
I know they have several names, but that's the only one I can readily remember.
No, that's a good one. Let me plug in my heater. I'll be right back.
She's plugging in her heater. I just cracked my window. Busted Can of Biscuit says, I'll never understand how you could have a woman in your chat who co-signs a man who called you a predator for the better part of a year.
Here, you go lay by your heater, okay?
Right? Little Red Dress reaction says $3.99, not $400. Is that your bet on when I'm weighing in at?
What happened?
Oh, somebody in the chat said $3.99, not 400 pounds, and I was asking if that was their.
I didn't know that this community was just a bunch of fat shamers.
Oh yeah,
but that's their biggest gripe with me.
Is that you're fat?
Is that that I'm a fat shamer?
Oh,
while they're fat shaming me.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that?
I don't know.
It's great though. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me check on my video, see if it's ready. Hold on.
Okay.
Somebody said Olive LOL oil is live tweeting.
Oh my God, she would.
Listen, Olive LOL oil, your ticket's about to be punched too, big girl. So I might want to pipe down over there. She knows.
She's already been shamed once off the farms, and here comes part 2. It's coming up.
She's over there trying to figure out how she can undo it.
I forgot about that shit. 10 pounds in 3 days with my boyfriend. He's trying to fatten me up. I don't give a shit, man. I mean, listen. Yeah, I mean, it ain't no fucking secret. I mean, I've been fat since I've been on YouTube. Like, why would that be shocking for me to come on camera and look exactly like I did the last time I was on camera? What are you expecting? Like 100-pound weight gain or something? Like, get out of my fucking face, dude.
Tina says you might be a Walmart if you're a fat shamer. Hippieista, you're on the list, ma'am. Just
Hippie,
because you
let Hippieista live. Let her live.
Hippieist is on the list.
Let her live.
Hey, we agreed that this list was serious business and there would be no exceptions.
Oh, that's true, Hippieista. What you got to say for yourself?
Hippieista, we'll give you one opportunity to plead your case. Would you like to come on panel?
Hippieista is not going to come on panel. Does she panel? Maybe she panels. I don't know. I don't know.
Hippie says not me. Cough. Hey, TMED. Thank you for being a member for 11 months.
I honestly thought you about said Hippie Pieces. Like, what? Wait.
Okay, look, we'll poll it. Oh, well, first I would like for Hippieista to plead her case.
And oh, yeah, we'll let the people decide. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Hey, AK.
Great thinking, babe.
Hey,
Yes.
and listen, nobody's talking shit to AK in the chat. All right. You got a problem with AK being in the chat? You can see yourself out. It's my channel. I make the rules. I'm the boss. Okay.
Sam has taken a beating. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. The famous list. Hippieista. Wait, did Hippieista talk in the wrong chat?
Oh my God, not another one.
She said hi to Kimberlina. No, she knows where she's at. Not Hippie Peace, Bunny. Hippieista.
Bunny, are you on your pain medications? What's the problem, Bunny? What seems to be the problem? All right.
I guess Hippie. Okay, fine. Hippieista, you had your chance to plead your case. We're turning it over to the vote.
Yeah, make a poll.
Wait,
We should do.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ. Get your life together. Are you done? God. You're stressing me out. Anyways, you should do a giveaway for your video too. And then I'll make Sam keychains and send them out for you. I'll take care of the giveaway.
I can make my own keychains. I just need you to print the stickers, cut the acrylic, attach the hardware, and I'll do the
rest. The acrylic. Do everything else. So how does this equate to you handling your own giveaway? Please tell me. Yeah, use my hardware. Wow, Sam. That was great. Anyways. Harlow's in front of the heater. I knew she would be.
All right. The poll is, does Hippieista deserve to come off the list? Yes or no?
Hippieista says, fuck your list.
Jesus. I give the green light for AK to be in the chat undisturbed. And here comes Outspoken's ass with 2 eyeballs. Jesus,
oh my God. Listen.
Now it's just out of control.
Y'all are just fucking, y'all are getting out of control. I'm doing my keychains. I'm not paying attention to nothing. Can we just talk about BegLinda and the other one?
Hold on. Poltergeist wants to know why Hippieista was put on the list. And all I can say is I cannot give you a specific what she did or said.
Yeah, we don't have
to tell you is if your name's on the list, you were seen fraternizing in a chat wherein Yaba and myself were being drugged for Phil.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And at a very bad time. I mean, it's not like people
just really did forget where she was.
That could be forgiven. You know, the circumstances are different this time. Because of certain situations surrounding while people were dragging us and shit. That's why it was so serious. And people just fucking fail to forget that. And it's like, you know what? Fuck them.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to start talking about that shit again. Y'all ain't going to get me upset.
No, wait. Well, oh, there she is. No panel. I thought we worked things out, Sam.
Yeah, see?
All right. Well, anyway, we're going to go ahead and review BegLinda and the one who don't look right. I'm going to check on the poll. Hold on. We'll check on the poll. It's got 168 votes. Hippieista, so far it's looking okay for you.
Let the poll stay for a little bit longer. I'm gonna go vote. What do I vote? Let's see.
And I hope Hippieista does not prove herself to be a bad sport because this is her second
God, I
chance.
know. She'll the fucking the next thing. Did you see that they made a poll on whether or not hippie peace gets come off the list? Can you believe these women? Degenerates, low lives, I tell you. I hate this fucking community now. I swear. I ain't never seen no shit like this before at all, dude.
Joanne Freedom wants it to be known on the record that Hippieista is mentally ill. What the fuck? Joanne's like, I don't give a fuck.
I have to ask you, who in the community is not? Let's
No
be honest. I think at this point we can all kind of be on the same page that we are all under some kind of mental illness here.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I almost checked in the other day. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad, huh? We won't even get into that now, will we?
All right, so listen, we're gonna get to it. What's her name? Hillbilly BegLinda over there. Ring the bell.
Like, you know I'm busy.
Well, maybe I should be in charge of the bell if you're going to be doing arts and
You want the
crafts during the
bell?
live stream that you wanted to do in the first.
I told you last night when I was really tired, I was like, we got to go live and react to this shit. Because, dude, people will be sending her clips and then she'll be at the table or something and we'll be sitting there and I'll be listening to this shit too. And then, like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, just save it. Let's go live and fucking read these motherfuckers for filth. I can't, because I don't want to talk about it in general while I'm doing real life shit because it gets me too riled up. And she's like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, yeah, but tomorrow. I'm too tired right now. And Gina's like, yeah, what do I do? You remember?
Yeah.
I
I was like, you watch the kids.
Yeah, you watch the kids, motherfucker. That's what you do.
No, I did tell Gina, I said, but put your AirPods in and make sure you don't miss this one. This is going to be a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah. And I told you, I was like, no, not tonight. I'm too tired. You're like, yeah, but you're really riled up right now. And that's when it's going to be the best.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, you're right. But too bad.
Yeah. So BegLinda and the one who don't look like y'all are real fucking lucky. My woman was not feeling well last night because boy, howdy.
You're lucky.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, are you ready?
Yeah, babe, I'm ready.
You sure?
I mean, do I need to do something? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm listening. I am all ears.
All right, baby. Here we go. When was this? This was Saturday. This was yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday. All right.
We're live. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Fuckers too.
What?
1.5 them.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No shit.
And how are you? I think we're live. No.
Hello, fellas. Or if you're in Indiana, reject. Hello, fellars.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, fellars. How y'all doing? So, the first thing I got to address is the wrench situation. I can't have any mods right now. For YouTube.
She gets right into it. We were just talking about that in that stream, the mod situation. So remember when I said that she could be just making that shit up to try to fucking pin more shit on you?
Mm-hmm.
And here she is getting right into it. All right. I didn't hear this part. Go ahead.
I don't know. That smells like a setup to me. Like I said, I went to asking around. And I went to asking around motherfuckers who would know, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
I know.
And they're like, nah, man, YouTube fixed that shit. She is full of shit. So I'm going to take their word for
it. Investigation in the fraud department. Can you hear me?
I can. Hopefully they can.
Yeah. So there's that. Anywho, but we'll be okay though. I can mod my dang self. It ain't no big deal. Let me see. Hello, T-N's here. I'm not used to using this fucking, what the hell is it, StreamYards or whatever, but we got Gigi up here today to tell us all what happened last night because I have no fucking idea. I woke up and apparently Tubby Custard times 2 went live last night talking a whole mess of shit. I've seen some of Gigi and Peanut.
Is she telling us, Tubby?
Hold on. Goofy bitches. BGTV says his mods are wonky too. You don't say, hey, Tally 420. Speaking of which.
Shocking, huh?
That's crazy. The BGTV's mod situation is also fucked up. When did that happen?
Who is she calling Tubby? The nerve of her. I'm sorry. Where's that? vlog post from when she was at the Walmart buying Twinkies next to the 22 plus size jeans that she had stuck in her cart. Who's she calling Tubby again? Moo moo bitch.
Listen, anyone on the jab should not be calling anyone else Tubby Custard.
Thank you.
And word on the street is both these tub lords are on the jab.
Yeah. Nerve.
Oh. Stream. The second one, I guess. I don't know, Gigi. Let me say hello to you, and then you can start us off and let us know what happened. So, hello, Dead Choo Choo, Lady Surfer, Glory Beef, Fraggle, how you doing? Prickly T Girl, Cranky Pasta, Texas One, Steph, Sarah K. They said I could make one moderator, and I am going to do that as Steph.
I just can't get over Texas One like sticking around with the Clara running around in chat the way she feels about her. I'm really shocked at that. I wonder if she's shocked to see her around in those parts. Because Texas One does not get down with the attic whatsoever. And I cannot see her making nice with DC whatsoever. Even if it's to get back at the enemies. I just don't think it's that.
Wait. Okay, but wasn't Texas One the one who stuck around with Clara for so long after she got with Ron?
No, I don't think Texas. She was obviously a big DC supporter, but she wasn't there that much longer after she flipped to Ron. No, she cut out. She cut out shortly after. I'd say shortly after that first stream, what stream I did, what part one. I think it was around then that she cut out. Yeah.
All right. Also, pause back to Hippieista. I've got Murphy Smith in the chat, who, as you know, is a longtime trusted, loyal advisor of mine.
Yes.
She says, I'm behind, but didn't Hippieista used to hang out with Monty? Therefore, Murphy Smith votes no.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like a lot of people hung out with Monty and then seen him for who he was. That's true. And I'm not in it. I don't give a shit. Y'all make your own decisions. I'm just here to talk shit. I don't give a damn.
I think the reason why Texas One flipped so quick and easy is because, remember, like you let Texas One stay, and I was like, not me. And I dug my heels in for months before I finally gave in on Texas One. That's what she's still so salty about. That's why she's flipped so fast.
Because of you think?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's whatever. I mean,
Towley also votes no.
Anyways, play the video.
Hold on. Lindsay with an A says, last I saw, lots of people on the list were still telling Clara they didn't care. Anyway.
So there you go, Steph. I will have to remove your wrench after this stream is over. Mind your damn business. Michelle, Vintage Camera Girl, Donna Morte, Sama, Thunder Rain, Truth Monger.
Sorry.
Donna
Morte.
Fucking clown. With the arms.
Aha, goofy dumb goofy hoe bitch. I thought DC blocked Texas One for lecturing her about Ron. That's what I remember too. The Texas One didn't even leave Clara. She got kicked out. Yeah, I never liked her.
Well,
anyway.
Naughty Rudolph.
Thank you for the super chat, goofy dumb goofy hoe bitch.
Kate Weasley, how are you? How you doing? So yesterday, I guess I should start out what I was doing yesterday. My mom calls me yesterday. My days off or spending time with the family and taking care of shit. Not necessarily doing this stuff. So
good for you. Is that a flex? Does that make her better than us? Does that mean that by default, the rest of us don't spend time with our families and doing things such as?
I don't know. Like they'd say shit like that. Like we spend our whole entire existence on the internet, which is fucking laughable.
I picked BegLinda over you two. All right. Well then, okay. Someone in the chat, Alanati, are you trying to get on the list?
No, they can't go on the list. The list doesn't work like that. And get them out of here. Then go over there and listen to that motherfucking struggle to breathe, motherfucker, please.
The first requirement to be on any list is that we have to know who the fuck you are.
Oh, yeah. Mom called me yesterday and she sounded like absolute dog shit and said that she's sick and that dad's sick. And I'm like, well, hell. They live way up in the fucking mountains. Okay. It seems like every time I go there, all hell breaks loose while I'm away from the internet. So I go over to Mom and Dad's. Stop by, get a COVID test for both of them. They're both positive. Put some prayers in the chat, okay, for the hillbilly granny and grandpa, because they both got the chlamyditis and aromasitis. So then I had to leave from there, go to the damn grocery store, which is an hour and a half away, one way, because you're not getting Uber Eats and none of that bullshit here. Stock them up on their grocery. It's a lot. It's fucking a lot, but they will not. They refuse to fucking move, but whatever. So all day.
So what I hear so far is my parents are sick with COVID. Send me money. I had to put groceries and medicine in their house. Send me money. They live all the way up on a mountain. Send me money.
Anyway.
A very good says Hag booted Texas one over Ron. Thank you so much for the super chat and the confirmation on the fact check. Thank you.
Yesterday, I was spent taking care of my parents, and then when I came home last night, I was dead, and I went to bed. Plus, I've been reading that book, Reba McEntire's book. Gigi, I've been listening to it. Mind your business. It's fucking lovely. I love it.
She would be reading Reba McEntire. You look like Reba McEntire. Oh Lord. Okay.
She ain't reading it though. She's listening to it. That trust and believe. That bitch is not reading no big words.
None of us are reading big words around here.
Yes.
Oh, so I clocked out, and then next thing I know, I wake up this morning, and that's why we have Gigi here today. Gigi, can you explain to me what the fuck happened? But first, let me say thank you, Platty, for the gifted 5 Hillbilly membership, darling. Thank you, and I appreciate you so very much. Thank you. So what the fuck happened?
So I did my own stream, and that was a shit show in and of itself, which we'll address later. So I finished.
Why is he gonna address his shit show from fucking marathon stream that nobody watched to begin with?
He's so important, Sam. He even wore a suit to his own stream, remember?
That same tired ass. I'm so sick of seeing that same fucking tired ass suit. Get you a new tie at minimum, sir. Maybe something without such harsh lines. I don't know. E-begging while she's paying how much for the Ozempic? That's where all her money's going. Oh my God. You might be onto something.
Finished my stream, and I guess Pistachio was live. And so actually, I jump into her chat and I do a little eyeball thing. And apparently, Sam went live on her channel. Sham is back. You know, now that she was embarrassed in court, she's got her confidence back. I guess I don't know.
Yes.
How does that make sense? How is he going to say that you're going to be embarrassed in court so you got your confidence back? How does one equal the other? I'm just curious.
I was embarrassed in court, and it took me 24 hours to get my confidence back.
Girl,
is that what we're going with? Okay.
Yeah.
First, I will say this. Sam Hawks, I know you're listening. The only time you've ever...
No, the fuck we are not listening to a fucking BegLinda and the one who don't look right on a fucking Saturday afternoon. Absolutely not. We're not.
We didn't even know that Belinda went live. Remember? How did we find out?
I started getting clips.
Huh.
Hippie, so thank you so much for the super chat. Sure. Guts and balls. Big balls. Congratulations. And thank you for the super chat.
Ever answered
shit
me is when you raged with your sugar mom. I'm sorry, your fiance. You and her need to do more of these streams because it was comedy gold listening to these two weeble wobbles in their 40s being so fucking bothered for hours.
I'll listen to you and Peanut a little bit, and I swear to God, the part about Walmart, I piss my pants. First of all,
you have your own fan club now. You have your own bodega. You know, I have mine now. You have your own crazy like I have now. Congrats, you've made it. Whose birthday is it? Why are we screaming happy birthday? Whose birthday? Is that for you, Alicia?
Gigi, I have to play your birthday song because I can't play it.
Happy birthday, Sarah. I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Hold on. I wasn't prepared. Hold on. Where is she? What happened to that bitch?
Oh my God, they all have birthday songs now. Shocker.
Yeah.
This is for, I think it's Sarah who, Sarah Corner. This is for you, Sarah.
Happy birthday to
your mom coming with happy birthday to
you know, yeah, Oscar is here. But for those people don't know, and I took a picture. I did hear that I smoked around my dog. Yeah, my computer is right in front of my window, which is open, and I can show you a picture to prove.
I need the bullshit. It's that I smoked at my house with them in front of the window.
We are okaying the fact because even if that's true, she's so okay. So you can drive down the street, smoke with your child in the car as long as the window's down, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Yeah, my mom smoked in a car with me, but the window was down, bitch. What of it? God, that's hilarious. The window's down. The trailer.
Wait, is this gonna be BegLinda and the one who don't look like spending an hour and 49 minutes and 49 seconds literally responding to every single thing that we said on that stream? I thought that BegLinda was in bed and she wasn't watching, but she knows that we took issue with her smoking inside the house when her husband is dying of the COPD and her poor dog is crying because he can't get any oxygen for all the cigarette smoke in the tin can.
I mean, and you can say what you want and not like us, but what we're saying is true. If that was us, if I was in this house with my kids smoking, or if I was in this house while Sam was in very bad health because she had COPD, are you telling me people would not come from my fucking throat? They're in a little bitty tin can.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, Bunny. Dude, if I was up here in my office, which is like so far removed from the rest of the house, with the window open and the door closed, and I lit up a fucking cigarette, please.
Listen, you know how they call our house the McMansion? We've decided to call BegLinda's trailer the McCan.
The McTin can.
Over there smoking in the McCan. Yeah, go ahead.
Fartin Box says, as a smoker, I'll freeze my tits off before smoking in the house. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. My window's cracked. Okay.
2024, like, dude, y'all should not be smoking in the house. Everybody.
What?
I said it is 2024. Y'all should not be smoking in the house. That goes for everybody. Like, just for real, for your own health. I can't even believe people are still smoking now, but I get it. People do, but at least just go outside and do it.
Do you think BegLinda's smoking so much because she's trying to fast track herself to the COPD so she can get the oxygen and really crank up the begging?
I don't know. I just think she's ignorant. I really don't know. Who knows, dude?
The Mick ashtray.
Yeah.
Receipts, unlike some other too fat tubby custard bitches over there in Indiana.
When you're not teaching your child to eat healthy and exercise, that to me is also a problem. I worry more about your kids learning bad eating habits than I would about a dog. But that's just me.
What?
Well, you know, obesity kills more.
What? Is that supposed to be a dig at my fucking kids? Number one, none of my kids are overweight. All of my kids are athletic. They all are in some kind of sports. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Are you telling me because I'm overweight that all of a sudden that means that my kids are also overweight and don't have good eating habits? Like, what kind of shit is that? Really? So I spoke some truth about BegLinda and her fucking dog and her husband, and you turn it around and fucking put some shit on me and my kids? You are fucking disgusting, you little fucking twerp.
But tell us more about how awful we are. Please. Yes, Skinny Queen reacts. She smokes in the house with a COPD patient. Yes. And she gives no apologies for it.
She's got her window open, though.
Yeah, she got the window cracked. And her dog literally cries nonstop.
Yeah, you can hear him in the background. They say he's crying for a treat, which may be true, but I ain't never heard no shit like that before. And again, if that was Jack in the background or Harlow in the background, they be saying shit too. So why are they acting like they wouldn't be saying stuff too? Like, it's crazy. Exactly. Like, they can say all this shit about us. And so they go around and they say all this shit about us and say all this shit about our families and put all these records out. And so we start saying shit about them, some real shit that really sticks, and they can't fucking handle it. We're unhinged. These women are over 40 years old. Over 40 years old. Do you hear them? Get on my face.
Dude, BegLinda's older than I am.
She looks like she's way older than you.
Anywho, apparently DC was on Rumble raging because I was in Connersville. Why don't you get the fuck over it? Weren't you in New Albany?
Weren't you in New Albany? Posting pictures showing the Sherman Minton Bridge, posting court stamps and stuff like that. Didn't you do the same?
Why would Clarahondra drive 2.5, almost 3 hours to submit, according to her, a request for transcripts when, as Owl has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt from states away, all you have to do is email the court transcriber person.
You know what I think it comes down to?
Done over email.
Do you know what I think it comes down to? I think it comes down to DC had Arabia send her that shit. I don't think DC came to New Albany. I think because she's not going to waste her fucking time and gas and spend that time away from Ron. And so that's why she's outraged, but she can't say it.
Yep.
She can't say, well, I really didn't go. I just pretended like it. Because why? Because she was fucking using the courts to try to intimidate us. That's why she can't come out and say it. Yep. And the fact that she really drove there makes her really upset because she didn't really come here. Well, didn't we say we were matching energies all fucking 2024? I'm pretty sure we did, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Very good. Says you're 40 plus and living with your mom, Gigi. Thanks for the super chat.
Really? Does he live with his mom?
Uh-huh.
He lives with his mom, or does his mom live with him? Because I thought he was bragged about owning his house and shit and talk shit because we've rent.
Who cares?
That's crazy.
Easy come, easy go, pal.
She did it for the fuck shit. Of course she did. Of course she did. And now they're all over there patting her ass. They're all over there patting her ass, treating her like a real fucking victim. Are you kidding me? And as far as the certified mail goes, Al, saying that Sam knew, why are you serious? Do you think that I would get up here and actually make an ass out of myself and say that Clara hadn't been served if I thought that she really had been served? That don't even make sense at all.
No.
Why would anybody say that? If we thought that Clara had been served, why would we come on here and tell a lie that could be proven and have Clara make us look like liars? How does that even make sense?
Unreal. Don't worry. We'll cover all of that tomorrow. I know Al has a lot of burning questions about how Clara possibly could have stood on her front porch in Connorsville on a Tuesday and signed a piece of paper with a mailman and Samantha not be immediately notified by the court 5 counties away. Al, I'm going to give you just a little bit of time between now and say noon tomorrow to really put your thinking cap on and think that through. But I'm still going to make a total and complete fucking ass out of you. So either way about it's fine. Wake Up Maggie says, didn't DC tweet a picture of your house? She absolutely did. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
Goofy dumb, goofy hoe bitch. Thank you for being a member for 19 months. That freak DC said she was going to, quote, sit in front of their house for hours, end quote, because she could. She did say that, didn't she? She did. She said that before I ever went to Connorsville. She said that she could sit in front of our house for hours and there's not a fucking thing we could do about it because it's a public street. Did she not?
Exactly. She sure did.
She did. She did. So now it's a problem that I went to Connorsville on legitimate business. I didn't even go past their house. I didn't go further. Well, I did go further than the Taco Bell because I had to go down there to the Speedway down there by the Kroger to get the money order. But that's as far as I went. And I got the money order, went back to the sheriff's department, went to the Taco Bell, ate my Taco Bell, and went home. Isn't that stalking? Sure is. Anyway, back to you, BegLinda and Gigi.
People been smoking those, I do believe. So heart attacks.
I think heart disease is the number one guess.
Diabetes.
My God, did you see the photo? I'm getting ahead of myself. Remind me of Sam's photo before. If I forget, I don't know if you've been on Twitter yet. Please remind me of Sam's photo.
I seen it on the phone. I was trying to
Oh my
God. Or something like, ma'am, you look
I haven't been going to the front because I'm like,
hey, Rach, I don't know if you're reading chat, babe, but Rach Marie's in the chat. She says, will you ever unprivate what part 1 asking for my laboring playlist in September? Congratulations, Rach Marie. So excited for you. If she does not unprivate it,
congratulations.
Yeah, she'll unlist it and send it to you.
Yes, I will. I will send you a direct link, Rach Marie. Congratulations, by the way. That's awesome. That's exciting.
Oh my God, Bunny has a great idea, and I think we're going to go ahead and implement this. We will have 2 high velocity paintball guns at the ready and let a motherfucker in a Hyundai park out in front of our house one good fucking time, and suddenly it'll be the time and place for a paintball fight. DC's a scared, weak little old lady. Anyway, here we go. Back to you, BegLinda. God, see, this was so hard. She's so boring.
Didn't she just say something about us having to beat us and then in the same breath saying that they're on the jab? Isn't that what Ozempic is for diabetes?
Yes, it is.
But yet we're the ones with the diabetes. And she's talking about heart. What did she say about heart? Whatever. Isn't smoking like the number 1 cause of heart attacks?
Yes.
Or is it obesity? I don't know.
Obesity, smoking.
So you're taking both boxes, BegLinda. Not only are you obese and taking Ozempic, and I'm assuming that you are diabetic because they prescribed you Ozempic medication for diabetes and weight loss, and you're a smoker. So who's going to have the heart disease, honey?
I think we're doing just fine over here. Sounds like somebody could use some life insurance over there. Which one of you's got it? You or Junior? Anyway.
Because I'm like Yabahandra.
Hey, Kim
I know
Fisher.
when to avoid. I already know they're gonna drag me. And I'm just not in the mood to be dragged today. I'm in a good mood this week. I don't want to hear it. So I avoid negative stuff. I'm like people like Yaba. So I go on Pistachios and I say hello, and then apparently I had no idea Sam Hawks was live. So Pistachios like, oh, we're watching Sam Hawks come up, and I'm like, okay. So I put my laptop. After 3 hours stream, I get back on Pistachios, and it was just
Oh my god,
disgusting.
he was
The
on
stuff
her
she was
panel.
saying, and I'm not even gonna repeat it. And then
Hold on, what?
I had no idea he was on her. So that night that Peanut was sniping us, he was on her panel. Why is it that they make everything that we say out to be so vile? I'm not even going to repeat it. Was what we said the other night when me and you were live, was it so vile it wasn't like you can't even imagine people repeating the things that we were saying? Is he serious?
Not.
I thought we were joking about Peanut and the fucking carton of cigarettes and stuff like that. Damn, that's crazy. So it's so vile he can't even repeat it right now to BegLinda.
What was it? I don't remember saying
You
anything
guys
vile.
even recording us at this point. I really don't understand.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they were dying to get close to us, and now look. Dude, BegLinda over there was in my chat every fucking day, as was the GG. You didn't see me over there in BegLinda's and GG's chat every day, did ya? Every now and again, I'd go in there so I didn't look like, whatever. Sam, you literally said that you watched the sheriff serve Clara. No, I didn't. I said I was there when she got served, meaning Connorsville. Dumbass. I was in Connorsville when she got served. And the reason I know that I was still in Connorsville when the sheriff served her is because the sheriff called me and told me that she was served while I was eating my Taco Bell. Still in Connorsville. See? That's the problem. These people don't pay attention. They don't actually pay attention to the words coming out of my mouth.
They're just trying to create narratives. And right now is to make us look really bad. And if they got to use Clara, who they all hate, to look like the fucking...
When it comes to the love of Sargento real natural cheese, we all belong together. We're real cheese people.
I don't know what you would even call her. Then that's what they're going to do. Whatever.
Hey, Lego, my ego. Do you feel pretty fucking stupid right now? You should. Anyway, carry on.
It was
You can
poetic.
repeat it, I don't care.
No, I'm not going to say it. I don't even want
No,
to
repeat it because I want to know. Plus, I'm over it. I don't.
Just comments about
care.
Junior and his COPD.
No.
And Junior's dying, and you're smoking, and you know that Junior's still smoking too. And I'm just like,
Yeah, he does.
Worry. I'm like,
oh, did you hear that? Junior's still smoking with the COPD.
Hasn't she got online and asked people to buy his medication?
Girl, yes.
That's weird to me. I ain't saying nothing about her husband. Like, I really don't. That ain't none of my business or anything. But let me tell you something. If this was us and one of us and we had a partner and they had COPD and we were smoking in the house and that partner was still smoking, people would be saying shit about it. And
we were asking people to buy their medication.
Yeah, and people would be dragging us for filth, but God forbid we point that out and we're horrible people and it's so vile they can't even repeat what we said. Like you would be, he's acting like we were up here wishing this motherfucker to die or something. This is crazy.
Wow. But it's totally fine for them to get up there and talk about your kid's dad and how he died and all that stuff, right?
Yeah,
that's totally fine.
It's fine for them to talk about our families, period. Either of our families. It's fine for them to fucking post records. It's fine to talk about how that he passed away. It's fine for them to say any of that. Oh, but God forbid we point out that her husband has COPD and she's still smoking in the house and so is he. Because they totally
exactly. Gigi can talk about people's kids, but we can't talk about a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man who ain't got the fucking sense God gave him. He's got COPD and liver failure. What do you think the liver failure's from? Alcohol. So this motherfucker has drank and smoked himself half dead. Probably cannot recover from this. Still smoking. And I'm supposed to, what? I'm supposed to give a fuck because I'm supposed to give a fuck about BegLinda's husband?
No, when you all talked about our families, both of our families, it opened up the same gate for yours. And we're not even going as low as they did. We're not making memes. We're not here throwing low blows. We're stating facts. That's it. Get the fuck out of here with that. shit, acting like Peanut is some kind of victim. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Get out of here, you fucking weirdos. The BegLinda fans are the weirdest. You know that there's some super fan of hers. What is that person's name on Twitter that reposted that picture I posted of you like 7 times?
That weirdo Katie Sutton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they are psychotic. They are. You're not seeing our people. You're not seeing their streams going down when they're live because our people aren't over there flagging them because those aren't the kind of people that we have in our communities. They act like we got the vilest people. Our people listen to our shit. They laugh, they cut up, and they cut the fuck out. They don't engage on Twitter. You don't see any of our people engaging with these people on Twitter. They're not out here striking their videos. They're probably not even watching. How many times have you went live responding to their shit and your streams have went down in the middle and it ain't even been for bad shit? How many times?
Girl,
twice
now.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sure they're trying to flag this one and get it taken down too.
Yeah, because they can't
Aren't
handle
you,
it.
Hillbilly Griff Gang?
Yeah, they can't handle it. They can't handle you putting out the truth. The fact that BegLinda is smoking in her house, in her trailer, her free trailer that she don't even have to pay for, while her husband is currently sick with COPD is fucking disgusting. And that goes for anybody else. I mean, that's across the board. Y'all shouldn't be doing that shit. How can you disagree with that? How could you?
Girl, you'd be shocked what comes out of these people. Anyhow, continue. Hillbilly BegLinda and the one who don't look right.
I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked by that because I know people who, until the very end, could. My best friend Michelle, her mother passed away of smoking-related diseases, and even she said, she was like, Cliff, she never put them fucking cigarettes down. Like, it's just some people do. It is what it is. It's a strong addiction. Yeah. If you've never been a smoker, I was for many, over a decade. It was hard to quit, but
Elaine, thank you for joining memberships. I was a smoker. You were a smoker. Who? What are we talking about this for? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, like I have got off of basically heroin, and I cannot stop these fucking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave me the fuck alone with my name.
Okay, whatever. Especially when you.
However, you can't put a pause.
So BegLinda was a heroin user, huh? Is that what she just said? That's so funny because she talks about you and she talks about your family like they were fucking dogs and calls them fucking all kinds of names. But here she is, an ex-heroin user. You think BegLinda being an ex-heroin user, as she claims, you think she's ever broke the law? Or do you just think that she's broke the law and probably hasn't been caught?
Or maybe she's broke the law and she's been caught, but you just can't scratch up public records in Tennessee the way you can Indiana, you know?
Yeah. She just talks like she's so much better because she's so freely calls you and your kids criminals. You know, she's always posting these intros where it says, go check the Kiwi farms for Sam's criminal record. This coming from an ex-heroin user. Are you telling me that ex-heroin user never broke the law? Is that what she's trying to fucking tell me? Really? Oh, that's great. I thought she was some outstanding citizen or something, the way she talks about your country.
You would think. Goofy don't give you a bitch. Thank you for the super chat.
Huh.
Yeah, you would think she was Saint BegLinda. You would think.
All right, well.
Maybe she's changed her name, says Joanna Freedom. You know what? There's been chatter about that.
Damn, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up, okay?
Thank you.
Whatever.
Oh, that photo of her in bed with cheese or something dripping from her chin, like just sows, 2 sows. And she's a nice moo-moo, by the way, though, Sam. Love the moo-moo. Anyway, so and I think they're very freeing and airy. My grandmother used to wear them all the time. So
pause.
We go there and it's poetic justice.
It's not a moo-moo gaining ground. It's freaking Chantel's cat pajamas. It's a joke. It's a joke, and it wasn't posted to be proved that Sam wasn't 400 pounds. It was posted so we could get some free attorney work. That's why the picture was posted.
That's true. That's true. Lisa Manning did say she was going to accept a photograph of Sam in Chantel's cat pajamas as payment for legal services.
Yeah.
It's true. She would put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
So, you know, Friday the 16th was the 10-day deadline for me to respond to the C&D or else. So I had to pay my attorney retainer before midnight.
We responded when we went live. This was our response. Go fuck yourself, Clara.
Yeah, and tell your attorney to go fuck herself too.
Yeah, and the other attorney. They can all go fuck
Yeah,
themselves.
both of them. All your
Spend
attorneys
your
can go fuck
money.
themselves. Paying those attorneys with laundered money from your dead aunt. Shameful.
Yeah.
Why don't you write that down?
Poetic, vaping worked for me too. That's how I quit Vulture. Sorry. Poetic justice. So as she's going on about pistachio, we should all give me the, I'm gonna flag pistachio. People go flag pistachio. All of a sudden, her street.
Look, I don't even know if you've seen that in the chat. Y'all are so fucking sick talking about a little girl like that. I just want y'all to make note that it's Hillbilly BegLinda, the one who don't look right, Owl,
I ain't seen that shit.
Peanut, and all their little friends. This is the type of shit they resort to.
Yeah, that shit don't bother me. These mother that shit's trying to use as intimidation tactics. You think I pay that shit any mind? You think you're moving me? No, you ain't moving me. I don't give a fuck what they say.
That makes y'all look bad, not us.
That don't make me look bad. That don't make me think nothing like that. Y'all are fucking sickos.
That is some sick shit. Anyway.
Treatments. So I'm thinking, well, we were behind, so it must have just ended. So then I pull out my phone. No, it was taken down for harassment and bullying and violating guidelines. So a few minutes later, they come back, and I think they had a pep talk because they came back totally.
Did she get a video taken down or something? Am I getting blamed for this? Because I will still yet again show my ring. Oh, Peanut did? Okay.
Yeah, Pistachio. She got the blame. So they come back and we tune in, and they seemed a lot calmer at first. So I was like, okay, so they must, because they were triggered, Belinda, about you, about Pistachio.
Wow,
they never say my name, so I'm glad you two figured out your places in all of this. They won't say my name. They were just bringing you up and just bringing up old shit.
We don't say his name because we don't give a fuck about it, Gigi. Like, you're not even a player in this. How does that make you feel, man?
You're not a player. You're trying to make yourself a player. Nobody even wants to entertain you, but you're forcing yourself into the game. And then you're going to cry. And you're going to go out there and you're going to have GoFundMe so you can get an attorney to go sue Yabba and Sam like you're trying to sue Ron and everybody else. Oh, God. I mean, you have a certain cycle yourself, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You too have a cycle. You involve yourself in drama. You go way overboard with it, and then you cry when you get some of that energy back, and then you go to your audience and you tell them, guys, this is it. I need money for an attorney so I can sue these people. Now I'm calling the FBI. They're so triggered. If we respond and if we make fun of them, we're so triggered, Sam. Did you just hear what they said? So our first stream went down. We had a pep talk. We collected ourselves. We calmed down, and then we came back. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about, but whatever.
I mean, I find it interesting that that they're constantly making reference to us, like getting all worked up, and you know. So I don't get worked up over this shit. There's no reeing or anything like that to come down from. So I guess that's just them projecting again, as per usual.
They do a lot of projection. I'll give you that.
All right, I closed the poll. 438 votes. 52% says hippie stick can come off the list. So fine, but she's the only one. All right.
Damn, that was damn near a 50-50 split.
I know, ain't that crazy?
That was great.
Hey, Kimmy D, good to see you. Long time no see, I feel like. All right, back to you, fucking one who don't look right.
Yeah,
Pistachios got internet.
Huh?
I said, can we get to it? Talking about them, like they suck, dude.
Losers.
Look, he's complaining because I said something about Peanut and her internet.
Tally. It's kind of like Tally. Listen, hun, Tally. It's kind of like a Carrie Wise situation. You know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
People paying for her internet and BegLinda smoking in front of the dog, and Pistachio just sitting there like, what are these two doing? And then they start telling stories about Walmarts and free kittens, and it was a lot. It was a lot. So DC was in both my chat and in her chat, and some people got real fucking mad about it.
Yeah.
And people are on Twitter, and they're like, explain to me the difference between Yaba Sam Bodega and Gigi Pistachio DC. I will explain that to you right now. I did not go looking to forge an alliance with DC. I did not go looking for this. I did not say, oh, I'm fighting with Sam now. Let me go make nice with DC.
Okay. Nobody gives a fuck about you. All right. No one's having conversations about Gigi and Clara making nice. No. But I will say this. BegLinda and now Owl also have admitted that they helped Clara with getting shit together for court. Well, that's the same fucking reason I started talking to AK over there.
Yeah.
Was to get information I needed for court. So as far as I'm concerned, samesies, motherfucker, don't want to hear it. And then come to find out, I actually like AK. I think she's a cool ass chick. I really do. And this is what but people don't understand. And I think even a lot of people in the chat tonight don't really fully know the big picture here. We didn't.
Yeah.
But Gigi and BegLinda, you guys don't understand. They are like this propaganda, this weird, like steamrolling, bulldozing, weird machine. Like they take these, if they take these campaigns up against people and they just say the most wildest shit. And I really just feel like that's kind of all we're dealing with here with, the big bad bodega or whatever. Listen, I don't want to hear anything else about the phone calls and the bricks in the chat. All of that was the fucking attic. All of it. They just, whatever. It's what they do. It's fine. But I don't want to hear any more shit about Sam talking to AK because Sam was talking to AK for the same fucking reason that BegLinda and Owl were talking to Clara. So samesies, Anyway.
Well, the difference is I don't even give a fuck that they're talking. I think it's great.
Yeah, I think it's great too.
I'm very pleased that they are fraternizing with Clara. And that has put them in such a position. And this is what I'm telling you about. I was like, number one, here's what you got to remember is that Clara's going around in all these chats and she's being welcomed into Gigi's and Al's and BegLinda's and with open arms. And people are like, yeah, Clara, take her to court. Run her, Clara. Yes, Clara for the win. And that's all Ron has ever wanted is to be accepted. And for people to recognize him and, cheer for him. And yes, we're going to take Gavin. But nobody's doing that for Ron. So what do you think the relationship is going to be like for Ron and Claire? Do you think Ron is the type of dude, the type of partner to be like, that's my girl. That's my woman. Look at her getting all the love from the youth. No, hell no. He's going to be so jealous, dude. Because he already tried. BegLinda said it. I don't know if it was a member stream that we were listening to one day or something. And BegLinda said that Ron reached out to her on TikTok.
Yes.
And sent her a message. And she said she blocked him.
Yep.
So how do you think that makes Ron feel to know that Clara is welcome in and she's getting ass pats and her like, go Clara! And then Ron's like, block, can't come over, cannot participate. He's over in Rumble. Nobody's over there signing up for his Patreon, his Discord or whatever. Nobody's participating in his chats. He has been vindicated and still nobody gives a fuck. How do you think that relationship's going to go? It's going to finally, I think this is what's going to finally do it. And I said, Sam, we've been waiting for this, the fucking implosion of fucking Ron and Claire. And I said, this is what's going to push him over the edge. Not only that, but it puts Al, BegLinda, who react to the attic. And even if they do continue to react to Ron, it's going to be different. They're not going to be able to go as hard and they're not going to be able to make it as entertaining because they've made good with Clara. They picked, they could have just said, fuck them all. I'm not going to fucking fuck with the attic because of fucking Sam. No, hell no, because that's going to run my content. So you went out here and made good with the people that you made. That'd be like me going out there making good with fucking Salah or Chantel or whatever. Now I can't cover the bitch. Now what the fuck am I going to do? Oh, I'll still cover. I'll just have to go soft. Who's going to watch that shit? I think it's great. Please continue. Continue. This is fucking fantastic. Now, who's watching what show, motherfuckers?
Do you see Lisa Simpson's super chat? Okay, I find that really interesting. And Lisa Simpson would know. Okay. Lisa Simpson put in, I claim that I put a lot of work in on the Hussey case, and I did. But I can tell you, I know Lisa Simpson put in more work than I did because I saw her work, right? It was shared with me. So she knows.
Yeah.
And her super chat reads, FYI, I asked BegLinda for help with videos for Hussey's case, but she said she was busy. Not too busy for DC, apparently. I wonder how that makes Hussey feel because remember, Hussey went and dropped BegLinda hundos Hondos after that case settled.
Yeah.
How
And
does
you
that
know
make
why
you
they
feel,
do that?
Hussy?
So that's what
Stupid.
people have to remember. Like, it's such, like, their community is just like this little community, but it is like BegLinda is the ringleader of it all. And it's also her support from the farms that make people ass kiss her and make people like Hussy. Because, I mean, what do you think? Hussy just genuinely likes Belinda? No, he thinks by him supporting Belinda that brings support to him. Because she's like I said, like the fucking circus leader, the ringleader of that little community over there. So they cling onto her because they think by clinging onto her, that puts them in a better position. She's the one with all the little support in that community behind her.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Why do you ask? Well, it's kind of like what you just said with the AK shit. Like, who had the problem with AK first? Was it
Just want to leave. 12 hours of uninterrupted pain relief. I'll leave.
BegLinda, who was friends with AK personally? They were Facebook friends, you told me.
Yep.
They talked in private messages. They knew about each other's private life. And then all of a sudden, one day, they're no longer friends. And now and you know what? And this is what I told to Sam. I said, that what's weird, now that I'm taking and looking at it from the outside and trying to see the bigger picture, when they were talking about how they were going to create a thread of me and you. And I'm like, that's fine. Like, I get it. Like, every dog has its day, right? So whatever. It can happen to anybody. But I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what's the purpose of the thread? What's the content going to be? Like, okay, I could see you going up and you could put like the drama live with me and you fighting, and look at this, look at the things that they said to each other, and they talked about each other's kids, and it was so horrible. I can see documenting, putting in all that in there. Like, that plays into it. But you've only got so much content to work with. So are we documenting stuff because these are internet locales? Are we documenting and making threads because these are your personal beefs? And if you look at the creator of is it Tragic's thread? Is it just his thread, or is it actually his and AK's? I don't remember. I really don't. It's
I don't know.
But anyways, my point is that they have made, especially the I can't remember how to even, the death fat part of the fucking farms, they're using it as their own personal little fucking vendettas.
Yeah, and that's why I started calling it their blog.
Yeah, it was Strawberry Douche who had the big problem with AK, and I guess AK was attached to Tragic, and because there's not really, like, I'm like, I get that AK and Tragic have done some shit, like, I get that. I mean, obviously, I've read the thread and I've seen what they've put there, but they're not these creators like who bring a lot of what you would call milk to the pasture. Right. So I don't get the need for the thread.
No, it's just a personal fucking.
It's a personal fucking vendetta, a way to get at your enemies. And I didn't know that's how that was supposed to be. I thought it was really just locales where you document and people go to put, but it turned into people. I don't like this people on the internet, so I'm going to put some shit that they did in there, and then that way we can embarrass them type shit. And that's how it operates. And so BegLinda, how she comes into play is that she was used as somebody who would go out into the YouTube streets and keep this shit going and put gas to the fire. So not only is it on Kiwi Farms, but she's going to continue this beef with people who fucking specifically Strawberry Douche doesn't like out there in YouTube, and keep them from being able to, I guess, or AK specifically, from monetizing and getting support on her channel.
Yep.
They've done all these horrible things. Well, so the fuck have you, Belinda. I mean, nobody's hands in this community, number one, is clean. That's why it's so funny. They take that clip of me saying that when I made that video, God, it was years ago, dude, like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even longer. Hell, we've been together almost 4 years now. But I had said some shit. It was when I was leaving the OGDC behind and I was coming over to the fatty community, kind of moving on, parting video, as you will. And I had said, yeah, I've done some fucked up shit. I've doxed people. I'm not proud of that shit. I've not been a good person. And then people would take that and they would play that clip. Here's Yabba admitting that she doxes people. She does this. She's such. I'm going to tell you, 99% of the people in this community have done some fucked up shit. Whether they're willing to come out and say that they've done fucked up shit or not, they've done fucked up shit. So it's so weird to hear Belinda specifically come on here and say how all these other people have done this bad shit, but she never takes accountability for what she's done. Never.
No, and that's what blows my mind. Like, before I forget, Stump Jumper, thank you so much for the super chat. What blows my mind is Belinda has refused to take even 1 ounce of responsibility in any of this. And that just blows my mind. Like, in none of it. Like, she couldn't even concede to say, you know what? This thing has all gone horribly wrong. It was never my intention for this to be turned into something so horrible. And, I can take responsibility for my part in that. All of this could have been avoided at the very beginning if Belinda had just done the simple thing of, I don't know, reaching out to Yaba first and asking permission.
When I brought up that money, she could have easily said to me, hey, I'm sorry. I really forgot about that. And I never would have meant to keep money from you and your family. I apologize. But what did she do? She said she lied about how much money it was, number one. And then she laughed about it. She made a joke out of it. I didn't think
she greenlit all of her supporters to throw that in your face and use that against you.
And you know what? And
because you said her interview sucked.
Yeah. And that's why the fucking list is there. Like, and you know what though? Like, I don't know. I hate even fucking getting back into it, man, because it's just so fucking, it's really fucking hurtful. Like, I get people being mad and that's totally fine. But to sit there and at that time, you know what I mean? And double down and triple down and, like never even take my feelings into consideration over a fucking interview and then go back to what happened in September. Like, I'm not going to forget that shit. It's not to fucking embarrass these people or to fucking humiliate anybody. It's to say, look, man, because I know how this shit works. People try to come back listen, all the Negative Nation members, me and Ron went to war for 7 fucking years. And I watched a lot of those people sit over there and say some of the most valid shit about me. And eventually when they seen Ron's true colors, guess what happened? They circled back around. I'm sorry I was ever involved in that, Yaba. We're cool. I don't even give a fuck, dude. Look, shit happens. I ain't worried about it. I'm not doing that again. Not when it comes to shit like that. No, ma'am. No, not happening. That's why there's a fucking list.
Oh, shit. Hold on. God damn it.
We're never gonna get through this fucking video. Who gives a fuck what BegLinda and Gigi got to say? These motherfuckers, they want to talk about somebody being stupid and uneducated. I'm smarter than both them motherfuckers put together. End of. I don't care. These idiots, they don't even make sense of the shit that they're saying. Like, Gigi is sitting here insulting me and you for being over 40 years old while being over 40 years old. They're insulting us for being overweight while being overweight. They're accusing us of being diabetic. I'm not. Number one, Sam can speak for herself.
I am not diabetic. Shut up.
While being on medication for diabetics. You can't make this shit up, dude. I do have a speech problem. Like, English is, I'm not a fucking English major. I'll give you that. But I'm very fucking smart. Am I educated? Not really. But I'm very fucking smart. I can outsmart them motherfuckers. They're out there laughing at the fact that I invested fucking money into a commercial printer that can pay for itself 10 times, a million times over, something I can hand off to my kids and they can start a business from it. They can make money from it. They can be fucking self-sufficient. They can be fucking self-employed. But yet somehow that's turned into a fucking joke because these motherfuckers are so ignorant. All they can think of is to go slap some stupid hillbilly catchphrase on a t-shirt and make $2 from it on fucking Teespring. And that's supposed to be an insult to me because I fucking invested in something. I invested in myself. You bitches couldn't even imagine. Over there in your fucking hand-me-down trailer paid off. I mean, I'm sorry. We weren't all lucky enough to have a fully paid off trailer handed down to us. Yes, I have to rent. Yes, I came from very, 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 very poor beginnings. Life hasn't been perfect. I am renting where I live. We have a decent place. We have food. We have a pretty decent life. I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm trying to invest, make smart investments.
They're mad because they know for a fact that if YouTube went away for both of us, we would still be able to make money and support ourselves without punching somebody else's clock. They can't say the same. BegLinda knows if her YouTube goes away, all she's got left is her fucking paycheck and her job.
And that's why we always say, like, these motherfuckers are just out here projecting. Because if they lose YouTube, that's it. They're screwed. They're fucked. That's it. They have nothing else. They'll be doing this, that, and the other. I'm like, but you're making fun of me for fucking, and this is just one thing you know, because we showed you. This is the only thing that you know because we've let you see it. You think I'm ever gonna let these motherfuckers see another damn thing that I fucking do? No, because they make negative out of it, and I'm not with that shit. Like, I thought that'd be cool to show a motherfucker out there on YouTube. Like, look, you ain't got to go to Teespring, and you honestly don't have to have it. I've got probably 10 printers throughout this fucking house. You don't have to go to fucking Teespring. You can do all this shit yourself. Like, it ain't, like, you can start out with a $150 fucking printer, and then you can be at a $7,000. What do you think? One day I just woke up and said, hey, I'm just gonna go out here and buy. No, this shit, I've been doing this shit for fucking like 15 fucking years. You know what I mean? Like, but no, there's like, oh yeah, $7,000 printer. What a fucking joke. How much money did you make off them fucking, like, just honestly, just fucking give an estimate. What do you think your profit margin was on them fucking cups?
Just the fuck off foreverless tumblers?
Yeah. I mean, profit, not
profit.
Profit. What do you think?
Probably about $600. And I only sold them for 2 days.
And that's just YouTube.
Before they got took down.
You think YouTube's the only people out here buying stuff? I mean, yeah, obviously somebody off the street ain't gonna buy a fucking fuck off forever tumbler. But at least we are trying to be out here, trying to be somewhat. I mean, I know, yeah, they'll take this and they'll clip it and they'll say what a fucking joke. But I'm sure fucking other channels out there, like, yeah, man, why don't I got a Teespring store. Why don't I just fucking get a Epson printer and start making my own shit? Then I can make more money and it'll be from me. It'll be even more, like sentimental. Like, who wants to fucking some shit from Teespring?
Dude, we just got that printer up and running. Up until like 2 months ago, all of our merch was made with like crafter level machinery. Like shit you can buy off fucking Amazon for a couple $100, like nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I would much rather, have Teespring make my merch and ship it off so I can charge my customers more and receive what, $3-4 per item as profit.
You're not making $3-4 off Teespring off anything. You're just not. You're maybe $1.50, maybe. Anyways, and I'm not hating on anybody that does that shit. But I definitely, if I seen a motherfucker,
but if you're gonna talk shit about us and our merch and how we're making it and shit, yeah, we're gonna talk shit about you.
You think if BegLinda popped on the internet and I didn't have this shit going for myself with the fucking printer, that I'd be looking ridiculous saying, "Can you believe this? She bought a printer! Oh my god!" Like, do you know how stupid I would sound? Jealous, stupid, ignorant. And then these people, because they, for whatever reason, think that she's fucking, I don't know. I really don't get it. I'm really shocked, especially, but I'm not, because I get the whole fucking, like, we just went over the whole farm shit. So I totally get that in their motive behind that. It's embarrassing. I don't care. I really, at this point, I really fucking don't. I guess let's see how much more of this shit we can stand to listen to. Ignorant motherfuckers.
All right, hold on. I have to present it again. I had to mute. I just got the video from, I'll send it to you. Do you smell smoke? Like somebody's burning leaves or something.
Bitch, we live in a city. What do you mean? Go open your door. Make sure ain't no fucking chance probably up there cooking eggs or something. Make sure ain't nothing burning up in that motherfucker.
All right, hold on. Let me share this. I'll be right back.
Into my chat. I have two options. I can rage and see you next Tuesday and give certain people exactly what they want. Or I could try to have a civil conversation with her. And I did. I asked her a lot of questions. I said, you're being hypocritical. I called her out on supporting the tour of my parents' house. She didn't address it, of course. Mm-hmm. But like, I wasn't just like, you're forgiven. Everything's forgotten. Let's go for Sam. No. when she said something on that stream, I was like, see, this is why you get on my nerves, because you're saying this, but 4 months ago you had Fedora's dad's obituary. So it wasn't like a kumbaya moment.
No.
But anyways, but she's coming here. I'm not going to her being like, hey, DC, I have upcoming legal stuff, regardless of what daddy's little girl believes or not. This shit is happening.
Why is he making, I'm going to bop through this because nobody's fucking talking about you, Mr. Ground.
Okay, DC has said some very fucking hard shit about me. And I said this on the stream yesterday.
I heard that live stream whatever. And like I was going to the store.
We're not the same.
Thing is, like, we're not friends. Like I heard that live stream of Sam going down to that guy going to the store or whatever. I've talked to her a little bit in DMs and it's she was in the chat the other day. However, and like I said on the stream the other night, I have a problem because DC knew about those calls that were going to go to them. And whether you like Evan and Sam or not, what happened with them was wrong too. Yeah, I did too.
She gave me.
But I feel like people, if I'm talking about somebody, they're allowed to be in the chat or whatever. They got the balls to come into the chat.
She responded to that, by the way.
Over here, She
responded to that, by the way, in chat, and she said that I didn't know about it. And I said, DC, we saw you.
Pause it. Listen, how many times have we said when all this shit started happening and then the attic teamed up with the bodega and I was like, who the fuck is the bodega? Who the fuck is this tragic guy? Who is AK? I don't know these motherfuckers.
No, we had no idea.
Why the fuck are they coming for me? Like, I don't even know them. That's what I kept saying. I don't know these motherfuckers. So with that being said, the bodega and the attic, they have known each other, I guess, and were allies for some time, and they fell out, got back together. I don't know. The point being, when they hooked up, why do you think that Tragic and AK were ever coming at us? Where do you think it ever came from?
From Ron and Clara.
Exactly. Like, I knew that then. I know that now.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know these motherfuckers. Like, I ain't never talked about a Tragic or a fucking AK in my life. Like, who are the fuck are they? Yeah. So why are they acting like that whole shit did not come from fucking Ron and Clara? Oh, they didn't know about it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, from the people whose asses they're kissing now.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break. Y'all are the ones kissing the asses of the motherfuckers who initiated all that shit against us.
Yeah,
DC was behind those calls 100%.
DC initiated all this shit. It was all her. Well, whoever did it. I still stand behind that the fucking Corey Barnhill did it. I don't know how it got switched on to everything else. Now, whoever else had anything to do with it, what the fuck ever. But when I fucking traced those calls with that trap blocker or whatever, it traced back to that fucking Corey Barnhill, who I, again, don't know. I don't know. Again, all tied back to Clara. How do I know it tied back to Clara? Because Clara went on her live stream and said she took responsibility for all of it. They took responsibility for the CPS call. They took responsibility for the fucking phone calls throughout the night.
Yep.
And of course they didn't pick up the phone and make the actual calls either time. They had people doing it.
DC all of a sudden out of nowhere, right before the calls happen, and for a couple weeks after the calls happen, DC all of a sudden is talking about people that this community never heard of before. Nobody knew about a Zoom and a Roxo and these names that she was dropping all over the place. So you're telling me all of a sudden out of the blue, the only person in the whole fucking community talking about a Zoom and a Roxo, and then all this shit goes down, and we're not supposed to, this Zoom and Roxo people just so happen to start calling and messing with Sam and Yaba. Like, give me a fucking break.
So you've got these people who have been completely fucking exiled from these communities, and it sounds like per fucking BegLinda and Strawberry Douche's orders, they finally fucking find some acceptance in the attic. The attic gets in with them and says, hey, could you make some phone calls to some people and some things? I mean, who the fuck? I mean, hello? Who can't fucking put all that together and see what happened? I can. Absolutely.
Who can't? Exactly. The only people who can't see that are the ones who don't want to admit that they see it for whatever reason.
They want their own narrative. They want to spin their own fucking narrative.
Like if the Zoom and Roxo people, and I don't even remember all the names she was dropping. Plate Gang, I guess, is where they come from or whatever. Like, nobody knows about this shit or these people. Nobody. And literally the only motherfucker dropping their names was fucking DC. But tell us again how the fucking Zoom and Roxo and all those shenanigans weren't brought about by DC directly. Like, come on, give me a fucking break. Whatever. Anyway, continue.
This was what she said. She says, what the fuck did she say, guys, about 4chan?
Look at that. Do you see? Can
But
you see the screen? Look who comes in their chat. Talking about, hey, y'all. Fucking hussy. What a joke.
Not allowed back. This is what I don't understand. It's just a chat, guys. There's going to be no collaboration. There's going to be no paneling. I'm not making streams defending her. I'm commenting on the drama at the moment. And she happens to be involved in that drama. And like BegLinda said, if a party of that, if Sam came into my chat, Sam would be allowed to stay in the chat and run her mouth as well. Yeah, like this is crazy. And
Bitch, you wish I would come in your chat, you fucking weirdo.
It's like when I go over the top and
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think this is important. I don't want to be like them. They have a hug box over there, right? Like they block everybody. If you have a different opinion, if you say that Yabba is, kind of foodie beauty-ish, you get blocked. And I don't want to be like that over here. Like, are me and DC best friends? Absolutely motherfucking not.
Hold on.
And we never will.
Are you telling me that if people came in there and started insulting her, started saying nasty stuff about Junior, like they just came in here and said about my daughter, that she would just let it go? She'd let him say it. She doesn't want a hug box. Are you, Alexa, hang up? Because she doesn't want a hug box. Are you kidding me?
Girl.
Do you really think that she would fucking let that shit go?
Nope.
No, absolutely she would not. So there you go. Go over there and that's something. Yeah, for real. Find out if she's telling the truth.
But they said some foul fucking shit. And I'm a hillbilly, and we ain't forgiven. Hell no. Hatfields and McCoys, who? Whatever.
I forgive. I just don't forget.
I can't fucking tell. Very good. Thank you so much for the super chat. It would be a shame if someone showed a video of DC's smirk when she talked about her new friends and how you two, us, should be afraid of them to a judge. Well, trust me, a judge ain't gonna give a fuck. But yeah, we remember. And yes, she's live streaming behind a paywall. Isn't a paywall a hug box? Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't forget. But I forgive. No, I get that, Texas One. Folks have questions, and I'm answering them to the best of my ability. If I'm talking about a topic at hand and she comes
Outspoken says that's not true. I called BegLinda fat on the stalk and got banned. Hug box.
into the chat, people are always like, Gigi, you're so manic. You get so ragey. It's just the internet. And then when I approach something with civility, I got people on Twitter making crazy shit up, by the way. Salty Heifer, I don't know what your problem is, but Scott Stevens was not in my chat with a match.
Hell no.
Never.
Absolutely not.
Never.
Not
but at the end of the day, and if I spent that stream.
Hold on. Whoa. Salty Heifer is the person who recaps Ron's streams, right?
Yeah.
Like they're pretty solid, if I'm not mistaken. Like they don't just go around just making shit up.
No.
I must have missed all that, but I would assume if they said it, then they probably seen it. That's interesting. I didn't know anything about that.
I didn't either.
But again, I've been banned off of my main Twitter for 7 days, so there's that.
LGC, I hope you win and get them. I would totally get it. But if you watch the stream, and those of you who did agreed on Twitter, Gigi held her feet to the fire. I didn't let her get away with the shit she was saying in the video. And isn't it nice to have her in the chats while I'm calling her out? So she, I would think people would appreciate that, but whatever.
Yeah, DC's never actually been blocked here.
I've never blocked her.
I've never blocked her or Yabba or Sam or anybody. I mean, they ain't nobody blocked right now. Whatever. Anyway.
Forgiveness doesn't mean fellowship.
No, you're blocked over here, big girl.
You're walking your big ass over here, you'd be wasting your time.
Lisa Simpson, yeah, I think in the last day or two.
Thank you, Chicklets. And that's what I find in
Salty Heifer recently disappeared from Twitter.
Oh, that sucks. I can imagine if they got some backlash from that community. They're fucking cutthroat. I'm telling you all, do not go out here, try to defend us. Don't get into that mix because they are psychotic.
Yeah.
And we're not just saying that. Like, obviously, it's just a thing.
Yeah, we don't want anyone taking that heat on themselves in our defense. Not that we wouldn't appreciate, the sentiment, but we wouldn't ask anybody to do that.
In this space, like, y'all want me to stay mad for your entertainment. I can't do that. My mental health. If this was 2 years ago, BegLinda, and DC came into my chat, it would have been a totally different response. I would have
I would have been off too. Yeah, I'd have acted like Yabba and Sam. I would have been like, you need to be escorted out.
Didn't DC call this dude a child predator?
Everything.
And didn't they accuse him of having child whatever on a hard drive?
Yes.
And that is worth forgiving for what? So you're telling, and he was gonna go to the FBI over that too, because that's Wow.
Yeah. Let that sink in.
So they accused this man of being a child and having on
Yeah.
his hard drive, and he said, I can't hold grudges, and I'm going to let this person in my chat because her and Sam went to court and she should speak her piece in my chat. Bitch, I die first.
Girl.
I
This
take
is
it
the
all.
caliber of people you're dealing with over there.
Yeah, and tell us how we're the bad ones because what? You make good with AK? So you're the horrible person? This woman has straight up said that. Do y'all know? And that's my gripe with all of that. And always has been my biggest gripe with Ron is that when you talk about those two things falsely, it waters it down. And that's how bad it's watered it down. Like, I don't even think that the chat is realizing what kind of an accusation that means, that they are accusing this man of having relations with you can't go no lower than that. That is the worst shit that a person could be. And that was worth forgiving. Oh, I just want him. Okay. All right. Okay.
They said Gigi spent 12 hours on stream in one night over all this. I think that was Friday. Because he did his long ass fucking stream and then he went on Peanuts who sniped us and we were on till like almost 1:00 in the morning.
Oh, this dude ain't right in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Oh, that's right. It's all fine now though because DC won in court.
Yeah, because okay, so I whatever.
I can hear you lighting that torch and people are going to think you're lighting a cigarette.
They know I'm doing keychains. I've talked about it for the last 2 freaking streams.
Clarify. Yes, that sound is her doing arts and crafts. All right.
And you know what though? Like, I forgot to freaking do the torch part after I put it under the UV light. So it's got bubbles in it.
Yeah, you have to torch before you UV, babe.
So what do I do? Take it off? How do I take it off?
You can no, it might damage the vinyl. Thank you so much for the super chat, Kathleen. The super sticker. Appreciate you.
Right, pickle cabbage?
What'd they say?
They're all a bunch of freaks, but it's your tone, Sam. It's your tone.
Yeah, it's always my tone. They can never go at what it is I'm saying. They can only go at how I'm saying it.
I love your tone, babe.
Thanks,
it does it for me, babe.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. Trust me, I know.
You know.
Not just that.
You're so funny.
You would have been nicer. I would have had a full.
Shelly Way says she will take one with bubbles. She don't care.
Oh yeah, Shelly Ray. Well, I keep telling Sam to say that she's gonna do a giveaway after for people to comment after the stream's over, and then I'll do it and I'll take care of it for her. But you got to make the call. You got to make it official, babe.
I'll do a giveaway tomorrow because I don't know how to do that comment picker or nothing yet. You have to teach me.
No, babe, I'm not. I know that you'll pick the winner tomorrow. They had to comment on the stream after it's over. So tell them.
Yes. What she said.
So after the last.
Oh my gosh, Lashes do be wonky. I haven't seen you in forever.
Hey, girl.
Oh, they went back to the beginning. Happy Sunday, Sham and Yabbeth Jean. Thank you for being a member for 16 months.
So listen, I'll announce it for her after the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a comment.
Yes.
And then tomorrow when she goes live, she'll pick a winner. 5 winners, just like mine the other day.
Yeah.
And you'll win a Shamrock's keychain. And you'll contact me because I'm going to be the one taking care of it for her. Okay.
Oh, baby, I love you so much.
Comment on the stream after it's over for the replay gang. And for a chance to win a Shamrock's keychain. You love it so much.
The keychains are so cool. All right. Back to this shit. This is boring as fuck. What was it we were listening to last night that got us all wound up and we didn't react to this? This is bullshit.
I think somebody sent you timestamps, so it got you right to like, I guess stuff that was like, fuck them. Anyway, so just let it play.
All right.
Gigi moment. Like honestly, when she did show up in my chat, I do get like a little jolts because it does jolt me because I don't forget the things she said, guys. I don't forget the things she's co-signed, but then I have to stop and be like, do I give the haters what they want, which is the soundbite of me going, fuck you, because the bodega would eat that up if I was like, fuck you, DC, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not going to do that. And I had to make it.
Really? So the alternative is So welcome that woman in your chat. So you don't give the bodega what they want, which is down by me telling BegLinda fuck off. I mean, DC to fuck off. Okay, that makes sense.
But this is exactly what I'm happy. I'm thrilled. I would have been pissed. Like, damn, I wish they would have, sided with DC, but they did exactly what I think is the best option for them.
No, exactly. And that's what makes the one who don't look right literally the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. Dude, by you making niceties with DC is you giving us what the fuck we wanted. Like
exactly. You're all back where you belong. You're all back together, bro. All of them.
Yeah, and you can't undo that now, can you, big guy?
No.
God, what a dumb fuck. I'm not gonna give them what they want by throwing her out. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what we wanted.
I mean, damn, like, so you got AK in your chat. That's why I guess they're so fucking bent out of shape. But I can tell you one thing for sure, fuck. That bitch ain't never fucking called us no fucking CP. That's for damn sure. Not that I know of, anyways.
No, she hasn't. I love that. I love that this motherfucker can be just that so fucking stupid. I love it. It's great.
Just eats it up. They're like, yes, DC, go. Oh, and they're still clapping. DC won in court.
It's great. I love it. Oh yeah, I also seen something where they think that I'm gonna be I guess bent out of shape at the fact that Owl, I guess, already raised the money for the transcript, so she's gonna be ordering them, and somehow they think that's gonna make me mad. Why would that make me mad?
They're so just like they said that you were going to be mad over the Zeth interview. It's that shit again. Are you you're so jealous of Al, Sam? They're so dumb, dude.
Thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. Is Doobie Wonky. Thank you so much. Welcome all new members.
Nice. Shake them out of the tree. Who do you got, babe? Name them.
Who do we got? Kitty Cucumber, Sidel Lynn, Midwest Forever, Deja Blue, Shiny Seal, Starry Night, Troll Ballerina, Colette, Madonna Knowles, and Betsy Blackbird. Welcome.
Okay, so babe, so hear me out. So listen to us, guys, our supporters. So I guess Al's gonna order the transcripts. At least you better hope that's what she goes and spends that money on. Anyways, so here's how it works, right? So they only have to be paid for one time.
Mm-hmm.
So you just need to call down to the was it Floyd County Clerk's
Superior Court 3.
Okay, every day, and then once Al pays for them, you too will get a transcript for free. And then you can
no, it won't be for free. It won't be for free. You do have to pay. Actually, no. If you, I misspoke. They'll be for free if you request them to be emailed to you. There's no cost.
Yes. So once Al pays for them, and she gets them, you can also email them and get a copy for free, and you can read them on your stream.
Yeah.
So
and lucky for me, I made friends with not one but two of the gals down there at the courthouse. So
yeah, she's kind of got it like that.
So thanks for taking care of the the pesky $600.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny though is that people can just wait for you to read them, and they don't have to sit through Al and her dentures, her loose denture fitting mouth reading those fucking transcripts. That they can hear it come from your sexy mouth, babe.
That's right, babe. And they will. And they will. Just like last time, I will read every single word of those transcripts, word for motherfucking word.
Like the whole part about don't spend the money on lube and estrogen pills, Al. That's pretty funny.
Allie said, thank you, Auntie Owl.
Yeah, thanks, Al. The whole thing with the transcripts last time was because they kept lying.
Yeah.
Ron and Clara kept lying. We were like, dude, they're lying. They're totally lying. If y'all want the fucking transcripts, you can pay for them. Sam will get them and she'll read them and we'll prove that they're lying. And what happened? You got the transcripts and you proved that they were fucking liars. But for some reason, all of a sudden, DC is the truth teller.
Right.
That's the best part about all that shit.
Lisa Simpson says, I thought you had to go in person to request them. You absolutely do not. Listen, this is what I found so remarkable. Owl is on it. She is not going to let BegLinda get crack any story. She's not going to let her get an exclusive, be the first one on fucking anything, not even these transcripts. Once again, BegLinda is going to come in second, or in this case, probably third. And that has got to chap BegLinda's ass more than fucking anything. But Owl was so fucking hell bent on being the first one to request the transcripts and be the one to pony up the $600 fucking dollars. She emailed the court reporter after the hearing was over Thursday. That hearing went to 4:20 p.m. It went till 4:20 p.m. and she still got her email into that court reporter before the end of business. Mm-hmm. Love it. Love it. So yeah, I don't know. Somebody's going to be pissed the fuck off that they were not the first ones to get those transcripts, but it ain't going to be Sam. It ain't going to be me. Listen, collecting that money and, having to deal with all that bullshit. Who needs that? Who needs that headache? Not me. I'm glad Al raised the money. And word around the campfire is DC herself paid half of it. And that tickled me to fucking pieces. That dumb bitch has forked over yet another couple of $100 on that fucking.
Meanwhile, Ron lives in poverty.
Ron and his kid live in poverty, according to him.
Oh my God, that's great. Mm-hmm. That is good shit, Ron. That could have been in your pocket, buddy. I just want you to remember that. While DC is walking around the YouTube streets acting like a local celebrity, spending all of her dead aunt's money, and you're sitting there, not a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
I love the fact that DC has spent more money on that case to prove a couple of things. One, that I dog walked her attorney, and I did. I mean, to be fair, she dog walked me right back, but that does not negate the fact that I dog walked her bitch ass too, because I did. All right. We dog walked each other. It's okay. That's what fucking pit bulls do in court, right, girls? Anyway. So I'm thrilled to know that Clara has spent more of her own dead end's money so that everyone can see the way I went at her fucking attorney and embarrassed her. But also, I love the fact that Clara has spent more of her dead end's money so that Owl can read the transcripts and make everybody listen to the fact that I made Clara's attorney work for me. Every time I wanted an exhibit slapped up there, I'd be like, that'd be exhibit number 14, Miss Lunsford.
Hey, Tweet T.
It's fucking great. Tally says her dog walker cost more, a fuck of a lot more. Oh, and to clear something up, Owl, for some reason, see, this is the thing. Owl fucking thinks she knows everything, and she speaks on shit like she knows everything, and she really doesn't. Uh-huh. Owl says she was so shocked that the transcripts are going to be like 100, I don't know, 100 something pages or whatever. She said, that's because Sam put in something like 80 exhibits. 80 exhibits. Can you believe that? I didn't call 80 exhibits. There were 80 exhibits like in the drive or whatever, but that's because the majority of them were clips, because I was ready, bitch, because Clara likes to answer questions with, I don't know. I don't recall. I don't recall. Or you'd have to play the clip. So I had the clips ready, bitch, but we didn't. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I think it was a total of like maybe 4 or 5 exhibits that actually got in. So like,
how does she know the shit? How does she?
Yeah, how does Owl know?
I don't know. Like, that was pretty specific.
You know what? There was something else that Owl said that I heard her say on her stream that I was like, that I'm pretty sure you would not have known that unless you were actually listening into the hearing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're really close. You know what? Let's just stop. We'll save it for tomorrow, babe. I'm gonna let you have your little show tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't want to give too much more away,
Yeah, I'll make sure you go to the dispensary before 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, babe doll. You're gonna need it.
Good choice. I can react while she's here, and I think it was nice to have her there to answer questions live. To answer them all. No, but I tried.
Yeah,
whatever.
And we haven't forget DC lies too. We know that. We're not stupid. Don't you sit right in front of your damn face and lie like a fucking dog. And you're like, and I'm like, we're not friends, bitch. Okay, hell no. Like Negs, I think I told you. I told a lot of people. Negs tried to apologize to me and blamed his mental health, and I blocked him. I'm like, no. All right. So to get back to the point, so what the fuck happened? Okay, so they went
That's
live.
kind of all of it. So then they
hold on. That was Belinda saying that Negs tried to apologize to her and she blocked him.
Yeah. How do you think that's going over between Ron and Clara?
Did you guys see AK stream last night where she dumped a bunch of DC's messages from Discord from last August where DC's telling how bad it is in the house?
That's great.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see that, you guys need to check out AK stream from last night. She put so many screenshots of shit that Clara was saying about Ron and their relationship and the environment in that household. And if you recall, last August is when Ron had that massive breakdown in the basement on live.
Yeah, that's where the freaking my thumbnail's from.
Yeah, I know. It was from the yeah. Yep.
Yeah, didn't her screenshots include like Ron talking about being in poverty and DC was like, I'm the one who pays for the food in the house?
Yes. A matter of fact, hold one moment and I'll read over some of them. I'll do a real quick impromptu dramatic reading. How do you like that? You ready for it? All right, hold on. I gotta scroll back in the messages.
You should see all these great keychains I'm making. I mean, I'm like an hour and I've got like 3. Okay.
That's an improvement. All right. So here's one. It's August 22nd, 2023. She says, oh, wait, hold on. Goofy dumb, goofy ho bitch. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see how kind Owl is when BegLinda gets him emailed and goes live at midnight before Owl can.
Great point. Thank you. Can you pin that on your stream, please?
Yeah, I am. Exactly. How would you like that?
You do not have enough thumbs up on that super chat. Please go thumb up what goofy dumb goofy ho bitch just said, because wow.
Yeah.
Great fucking point there.
Camby, if you could email me after the show, that'd be great. Thank you.
What Camby say?
My close family member is a court reporter in that area. Let me know if you need anything or if you have any inside questions. We appreciate you, Camby. Yeah. Owl, how are you gonna like it when BegLinda gets those transcripts before you and undercuts you in the middle of the night and reads them before you get a chance to get to them?
The only reason Belinda won't do that is because fucking BegLinda can't fucking read.
Yeah, that's why I had to do that stream there when I went over Ron's court shit way back when. She's like, I just don't know what I'm looking at here. I just don't. Anyway, hold on. Let me hide that one. All right, get out of here. Where were we? Oh yeah, wait. I was gonna read these. Some of these. Okay, so these are from Clara, August 22nd, 2023. I miss AK so much, and Anna. I have to literally deprogram him. She's talking about Ron. I have to literally deprogram him. She also says, I think I've lost him to AJ. That was on August 20 of 2023. Clara is in the DMs saying, I think I lost him to AJ. Another one she says is, maybe I should start making plans. I'm not strong enough to go through this. And then she says, I can't leave. I can't leave that kid. What else should she say? Oh, she says, whining about poverty, saying he's always done it alone, stoking the fires of speculation that we broke up. That's her complaining that he's always whining about being in poverty. And then she says, well, if he's poor and applying for food stamps, I must have left him, right? That's what they're going to say. Food stamps? What? I buy the food in the house. I'm screenshotting that one, slapping that shit up on the screen. You got to see that for yourself. Yeah. This was her raging that him saying that he is broke and applying for food stamps is going to make everyone think that she must have left, because if he's applying for food stamps, she must have left because she buys the food in that motherfucking house. Imagine that, would you?
I'm just trying to imagine the thought of being with somebody who's an able body, whose kid is a teenager, obviously don't have to worry about, daycare situations, talking about fucking applying for food stamps. Like, how low, Clara? God.
Storm the Norwegian Puffin Dog. Good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever either. Thank you so much for joining memberships. Sky Fieri, thank you for being a member for 15 months. They said, talk to me in that tone for 15 more months, Sham.
You simmer down, Sky Ferrari.
I find it hilarious though that Clara is buying the food in that house.
Well, I
I fucking
mean,
love it.
it's the thing is that she's doing everything. Like she's probably, I mean, she has to be. He has no income. They don't make income off of live streaming. It's not like he's getting money from Live Me. You know, like she's doing everything. It's not even a freaking partnership. And he's just a burden. Everything, like hearing him cry every single day, and then you're paying for everything on top of that. Like, what is the point?
Exactly.
And you ain't even getting good.
Exactly.
You ain't even getting good dick, dude. Like, I mean, I get it. Some bitches like, look, the dick is worth it, girl. I was like, all right, girl, do what you gotta do, you know? Yeah, I get it. You know, you whatever. You want to be the side chick, you don't care if whatever. I ain't here to judge you. You said it, you get the good dick, whatever, but you ain't even that. Makes you wonder, man. I don't know.
Look at this one. Look, she don't call herself Mrs. Corbin no more. She's given up on that. Look at this one. I'm sick of this embarrassment, complaining about donos. Ooh. God, that was another good one. That was great. What else we got in here?
I want to know. I have a question for people who have been keeping an eye on things. Maybe Lisa Simpson, a few other people. I don't know. When she goes live on the Rumble, do any of these people enter into her chat? Or is it just her going around into these creators' chat? Have you seen anybody from the YouTube streets?
No.
And don't fucking
no.
tell me.
The support is not being reciprocated. No.
So it's just her going into their chat. Like Gigi's not dragging his ass over to the Rumble.
No.
Any of the other ones?
Not that I've seen. No. And speaking of which, does anybody know, can anyone confirm if Ron is aware that while he's live on Rumble, Clara's over there and Gigi and Peanut and BegLinda's chat?
The whole time. How much they lose on the store? How much did she lose on the store? A lot. I'd say a lot. I'd say minimum.
Wow, babe.
What?
I just seen that picture you sent me.
Girl, I thought you done got struck again. I'm like, what, girl? What?
Oh, sorry.
I'd say with all the inventory and everything, which I mean, they still have the inventory. So really, can you consider that a loss? I don't know. Until they sell it, yes. And I think that she will take a loss for sure. I told Sam I'll look for him to unload it at a very, very discounted cost on probably Marketplace or something. I'd say minimum $20K. Like that shit adds up. Shelving, inventory, the store
I don't
rent.
see him unloading it. If he couldn't unload that shit when he was trying to sell it in his store.
No, listen, there are people out there with little gas station shops, mall vendors, like you give him a fucking deal, and I think he will. And I'm telling you, he will highly discount that stuff where people can put it in their stores and actually make them. It ain't like the shit is unsellable. You know what I mean? You put that in a gas station, somebody's gonna buy it. You telling me you don't think that everything in his store, if he said everything in this store will go, you come give me $1,000, you can have it all. Somebody out there will buy that. There is thousands of dollars worth of inventory in his store.
You know, he's back to buying those pallets, those like Amazon return pallets. I heard him say it a couple weeks ago.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He has no idea what he's doing. He's not valuing his money that's going into this because it's not his money. So he really it's just he's spinning his wheels. But whatever, I don't give a shit. It's funny to watch. That's about it.
Yeah, supposedly they're moving to a new location. I think that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so again, more money out by who? Who's going to move all that? You think what? Mr. Arthritis himself is going to physically move anything in that store? No.
No, Clara's dead aunt's going to pay movers.
Exactly.
At the house because they certainly aren't going to have any friends to help them. They don't have any friends left.
All this money and still no heat in the house. Well, thank God summer's almost here, right, guys? Thank God for window units.
JK says Negs officially forgave Cliff. Really?
What?
Exactly. Oh, yes, Smarties. Where's your brick and mortar? But he said he rented a place closer to downtown to open in March.
You have to understand, though, like he's still not going to get what he thinks he's going to get from this whole forgive thing. Like that's not just so he can find peace or whatever. That's coming. He thinks he's going to get some people signing up to his $9.99 Discord or some shit. He thinks it's going to bring some of his paid members back. That's the only reason he's even thinking about doing that. I just can't imagine somebody entertaining any kind of apology or anything from somebody who called them a fucking child predator. I can't.
Well, I mean, also we're not inflicted with, the syndrome either. So
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. DG. He already was downtown.
DG hell. God, those damn junkies he can't sell anything.
All right, let's get back to this bullshit.
I had this stream, and then I got bored, and then we started talking about, and then Pistachio told the story about peeing, and next thing I know, I was telling the story about a girl I used to know who used to pee on everything when she was drunk. I don't know how the hell we got there, and then we ended up we got so disinterested, we left, and then
Central Avenue is longer than you guys thought. I can speak on this with authority. Central Avenue in Connorsville is basically like Main Street. It is the main drag, and it rips right through the middle of town from top to bottom. So yeah, I told you guys the sheriff's department's on Central Avenue, the courthouse is on Central Avenue, the fucking Taco Bell is on Central Avenue. There's $2 Generals, like everything is on fucking Central Avenue in Connorsville. Yes, can confirm.
And there was this photo. So Yaba still won't cam up and show us how dainty she is, but because DC's
bitch,
why don't he have that energy for Peanut?
Exactly.
Listen, Gaining Ground, Cliff. The day that Peanut cams up, I will be there to cam up and hold her cammed up hand with her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When that happens, I will. Okay. Just for you, me and Peanut will cam up together. So let her know.
Yes, Fruity Tooty. Taco Bell is always my central starting point.
What does he think me camming up is going to prove? What?
That you're still fat? As
that I'm
fat
still
as you've
fat?
ever been?
Yeah. What is that going to prove, Gaining Ground? I don't really understand your point.
They act like we're afraid of being called fat or something.
Thank God you've done a service and turned your camera off, because I got about sick and tired of looking at that mug of his. I'll tell you that much. Why don't you do like the rest of us and fucking get an avatar? Nobody wants to see that shit. I can't even tell who you're looking at when you're live. That your eyes go both opposite directions. One's down here by your lips and the other one's up high. I mean, it's like that fucking dude from the Goonies. You really think that that's what people want to see? No. Why do you think you get like 300 people when you go fucking on camera? Because it's hard on the fucking eyes, bro. That's some real.
I can't pay attention to what he's saying when he's on camera, because I'm just like, what the
Nobody wants to see a fatty raging at another fatty on fucking camera. So I took the fucking hit and turned mine off. Do the same. Okay? You might not be fat. I don't know. The last I heard, you are. You're on the fucking shot. But I can tell you one thing. You are unfortunate looking, and you can't change that. I mean, maybe you can. Maybe you can get some fucking plastic surgery to realign your eyes. I don't know. One's down here, one's up here. I'm looking at you. I was like, who's he? Is he looking at the fucking camera? Is he looking at his cat? I don't know.
He's got one downy, one uppy, one uppy, one downy.
Yeah.
And then Belinda, she's got one lefty and one righty.
She called you cockeyed. I was like, you're not cockeyed. I've never even looked at you and thought this motherfucker's cockeyed. And the nerve of her.
I don't know where that cockeyed shit came from. But okay. I will say this. Hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on. We'll talk about cockeyed. All right.
Yeah.
Look at your screen. Who's calling who cockeyed, man?
Hold on, I'm on a delay.
And look in the Streamlabs or StreamYards.
Jesus Christ. Get it off my screen. Get it out of here. Where's the holy water? What is that?
Let's hold on. There's a lot to unpack here, okay? There's a lot to unpack. We've got the hairstyle.
Get it off the screen.
No.
My
and not only do we have the hair style.
Is that a little Belinda?
Okay, Rissa, I don't think that's a shirt. I think this is a whole ass romper. Okay, I think this is a denim romper.
Is this a glamour shot?
It is no, she has a glamour shot, and I've got that too.
Oh my god.
She has an actual glamour shot, and I've got that too. I was saving it.
DG, she's so funny.
Pickled Cabbage says that forehead wasn't built in a day.
Oh my god.
Dude, but listen, it is literally
I can't fucking believe this shit.
it's acid washed denim, button up, fringed at the sleeves, and then do you see the patch?
It's the look of poverty, Sam. Poverty written all over it.
I'm pretty sure
that outfit came from the Lost and Found. Her mama did her up nice.
the outfit is from the Salvation fucking Army. My Lashes to be walking says my FedEx driver has blue eyes. One blue this way, one blue that way. Thank you for the super chat. But look, this is the best part of the whole outfit, and I'm gonna be really upset if you don't recognize it. She's got a patch, and it says USA. And she's got a stain right here. She's got a stain on it. And then look, there's a patch up here too that seems to be some sort of plaid material. I'm not totally sure what's going on there.
It's like new, Sam. New to her. Okay.
Look, look. I'm pretty sure those are the originals, the original teeth. So we can get an idea of what she looked like, what the originals look like.
Before the meth hit, huh?
Yeah, before the meth got him, took him out.
Belinda pre-meth. Okay, I'm done. You know they're gonna they are steaming right now. I want to know. I feel like we should take a poll. I feel like we should take a poll.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna change this to my avatar. Hold on. Let's see my pants wet.
How many hours will Cliff spend on live streams responding to this live stream? That's what I want to know. How many hours will the outrage go on?
Girl, this could be record breaking.
Yeah. We should do a poll.
Hold on. I want to make sure that I get the hair, but also I want the fringe sleeves.
Bitch, you gotta fucking Photoshop a rubber
There we
flag
go.
on that fucking outfit. Just like they put fucking DC in that outfit. You need to put Belinda a rebel flag on there. A little rebel boy.
T minus 10 minutes before Gigi flies into a rage.
Like they are currently trying to strike you down, bitch.
Addicted to cold brew, you are 2 hours and 8 minutes late, my friend. Do you guys want to see if I can find the glamour? I'm not lying. There is a glamour shot, and I have it.
Let's see the glamour shot.
I
gotta go in a minute. I can't fucking. This is it. I've had enough.
Hold on. Oh my god! What if I lost the glamour shot when my shit crashed? Oh dear God, no.
Jerry curl.
What?
Is that a Jerry curl? Yeah, bro. I think that's a Jerry curl, dude. I think that's a fucking Jerry curl. Yep.
Hold on.
She's like, she went to the fucking salon. She's like, "How do you want your hair, honey? I want my hair like my daddy."
God, you're so funny. All right, now I can't find a glamour shot right now, but don't you worry, I will find that motherfucker.
It's Ron and BegLinda. We're fucking hilarious. I hate us too. But I'm gonna tell you what, I would not want to be on the opposing side of us. I wouldn't. And it's not because we fight dirty and we're these horrible people and we're gonna duck you. Blah, blah, blah. It's because we're fucking hilarious. I know I am, and I know you are, babe.
Hold on, wait. I just want to prove that we're not making this shit up. She really did call me cockeyed. Look.
She did.
Hillbilly BegLinda. Sam is a taker, not a giver. Also cockeyed. That was a comment she left in this Jill person's chat, which, by the way, I don't know this Jill person. Okay. It was just a happy coincidence that Jill is also cockeyed.
These far eyes ain't right neither. Look, look at them. What is with these people?
I know. That's why I could not believe that BegLinda went into Jill's chat and had the nerve to use the word cockeyed.
She can't even use an avatar. She can't. She's like fucking Peanut. Peanut's so ugly, she's got to use a fucking peanut. She can't even use a filtered picture of her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very good. Thank you so much for the super chat. BegLinda, you are what the kids call a chop. Allie says Sam isn't into the cock. Happy accident. Yeah, the nerve of these motherfuckers calling me cockeyed. And then, you know what I heard? I heard somebody said that, well, Jill's really sensitive and Sam did call her cockeyed. No, the fuck I didn't. BegLinda called me cockeyed in Jill's chat, and I just found it to be a happy accident that of all the chats that BegLinda could have went into to call me cockeyed, she chose Jill's.
Jill don't look right neither. None of these motherfuckers look right. Like, damn, bitch, we might be fat, but y'all don't look right. And BegLinda, don't even get me started on you. Have several seats, ma'am.
I feel like we didn't even get to the good stuff on the stream. Oh, well, I guess it all sucked.
Do you have a timestamp or something?
DJ wouldn't shut his mouth.
God, he's a weirdo, dude.
I don't understand why they even did this on BegLinda's channel. They should have done it on Gigi's channel.
Is that where they did it? I don't even know.
Oh, hold on. Lisa Simpson says Jill was literally crying yesterday because you got $600 for transcripts, but she didn't get very much when she e-begged for herself. Listen, first of all, I didn't get shit. Okay. I handed every penny of that money over to the court reporter. But also, I don't know if you guys remember, it took a while for us to hit the $600 mark. It wasn't like we were BegLinda out there e-begging for a lawnmower or fucking glasses. Like, it took a while. So, anyway, whatever. The only reason Owl raised the money so fast is because Clara paid half of it, which I find fucking hilarious. I love that.
Ron, that is fucking, what was it? His go? What was that thing that he did?
Who?
Ron.
Oh, the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter.
The Kickstarter. I'd like to thank you all so much for your contributions. Beth is on there for 5.
Yamano Zami, we appreciate every dollar. Thank you so much. It was great. Yeah, I just don't understand why they think I would be mad because Al was able to raise the money for the transcripts like in less than 48 hours after the hearing was concluded. I think it's great.
Doing the same thing to Al that they did BegLinda, and you see where that fucking landed BegLinda. Like they are gassing her up over on the fucking farms, acting like she's this great fucking reporter. It's a great YouTube creator. So fucking Al's got a fucking load of confidence all of a sudden. She thinks she's Mrs. Badass up there with her fucking false teeth and dirty underwear, getting dressed when she needs to go get her kids off the bus on camera with her joint in her mouth. I'm about, hold on, guys. Let me go
get my kids off the bus.
If that was me, oh my God, the internet would be on fire. Dude, I swear to God. You hear my kid in the background and you fucking never hear the end of that bad mom over there. If I was fucking had a joint hanging out my mouth and my underwear over there talking about, let me go get my kid off the bus, putting it out. That fucking and torches.
And then on that very day you're talking about where she realized her kids were about to get dropped off the bus, so she had to hurry up and put clothes on and stub her joint out. She goes and gets her kids off the bus, and then she came back and continued to live stream for like another 2 hours.
Yeah.
literally throwing Pop-Tarts at her kids from across the room to shut them the fuck up.
Dude, my kids are in school when I stream 99% of the time, unless it's a fucking exception like today. 99% of the time they're at fucking school and they're like, look at you live streaming when you have children. Like, they're not even here. That bitch can fucking stop the stream, put her little fucking joint out, her pants on camera, go to the bus stop, hide the motherfucker, get her kids off the bus, throw some Pop-Tarts, and fucking relight her joint while the motherfucker's in the other room. And like this shit never happened, which I don't give a shit. But I'm just telling you, if that shit was me, done, son. Whatever, though.
That's true, Fruity Tootie. Yaba wakes up at 4 a.m. and makes her kids a hot breakfast every single morning and then drives them to the bus stop. She does. She fucking does. She makes me breakfast too. Every fucking, and coffee.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's why they hate us. We're the fucking prize, man.
It's crazy.
I mean, do you think that BegLinda's husband's getting up and making her breakfast and coffee and having a hot breakfast and coffee on the table when she comes down from her shower every morning?
No, and I guarantee fucking BegLinda's husband ain't making her come neither. It had to be said, okay? What? Fuck. It's fine. It had to be said.
Well,
anyway,
I mean, facts are facts.
Let them be outraged over that. I'm sure Al is just like, oh my God. They're probably on a fucking 3-way phone call right now. Speakerphone, listen, hanging on to every single word that we're saying. Al is steaming mad. Belinda just turned red as a beet hearing that shit.
Listen, speaking of husbands who are not getting their wives off, you know who else is not making their wife come?
Who?
Owl's husband. You want to know how I know?
Shit, that's an easy one.
Because that bitch is literally wagging her pussy around on the internet every fucking day. Selling pictures of her pussy for $20 fucking. She's desperate for someone to tickle her clit.
He's desperate to be mounted.
Hello and welcome to Rochest, the flagship podcast of affectionate intelligence.
God, gross. Belinda probably has his mullet downstairs too.
She reminds me of a fucking dog in heat. Just get behind me and mount me, please.
No. Okay. You know what she reminds me of? Remember? Okay, I don't want to talk about it. Whatever. But I think she's doing some really sick shit with that dog.
That sounds fun. No, I'm gonna have to pull the plug. The router's
okay,
about.
Listen.
No.
Do you remember? Hold on, listen. Friday night when we were live, and you said something about one of the animals climbing up your leg and putting their claws in your leg. Do you remember that? Friday night.
Jack, when I was petting Jack, and then Harlow was dragging Jack off by his little leg. Yeah.
Was it Jack or was it Max? I thought you were talking about Max.
I was talking about the cat. Well, that was another night, but yeah, I've told us several stories.
I don't remember. Anyway, Owl made a big deal about the fact that her dog doesn't do that.
What? What does that matter? I don't understand.
I have no fucking idea, man. I'm just telling you. Like, even something as minuscule as you making a remark about one of the fucking animals putting their claws in your leg. My dog doesn't do that. Okay. Your dog also sticks its nose literally in your crotch on camera.
Ew.
No, he does. For real. He's done it many times. And you would think after dude, if I was on camera and I go to fucking let my dog out of the room and he stuck his nose in my crotch, that dog would never appear on camera with me again, fucking ever. Not Owl. She fucking loves it.
I'm dead. Oh my God. I got nothing, man. I'm not shocked, honestly.
Gross.
Not surprise me. God, fucking hose it down, Al. Goddamn.
Nose to puss. Where's Sally? There she is. Hold on. Becca, oh my God, y'all are about to make me pee my pants, dude. She makes me about to pee my pants like 20 times a day, I swear.
We're all having a good time.
SVU intro plays.
What?
Someone
you
said
say?
the SVU intro playing in their head. That what is it? Special crimes or whatever.
I always try to tickle Sam so she pees on herself. It's great. I got her good last night, trying to make her catch a cramp in bed. I had that bitch up so fast out of that bed. I was like, "Where'd you go?" Oh God, that was great.
We had spaghetti for dinner. We had spaghetti for dinner because we had Gina and the kids here, and she's like, "We got to feed all these people. We got to make something like easy, you know." I was like, "Girl, why do you think churches do spaghetti dinner?" She's like, "Fuck yeah!" So we made spaghetti for dinner. So I, and I have digestive problems. I do. So it's hard for me to eat like pasta and bread and stuff. But man, I fucking put it down last night. Yeah. So we go to bed and she starts tickling me and poking me. Yeah. And she got it all, mixed up in there. It was horrible. They're still laughing about it.
You're so easy though. What? Go ahead.
No, Pretty Tootie says one day Sam is actually going to pee on you, Yaba, and you'll be sorry.
Yeah, she'll do no such thing, and she knows she won't.
Mm-hmm. You're going to tell him what I did after I got out of the bed? After you chased me out of bed trying to get me to catch a cramp, you're going to tell him what I did after that?
You try to stick your finger in my butt. Is that what you're talking about?
Ow! Well, that too.
Yeah.
No, I tried. Never mind. I won't say it.
Yeah. Let it go. Let them sit on that one.
Well, it doesn't matter what I tried to do, but I caught a cramp trying to do it.
No, yeah, you try to put your moves down. I remember. I forgot about that.
FBI said finger in the pooper.
Anyways.
Yeah, we've been here too long and I'm getting hot. You just turned the heat back on, didn't you? God damn it.
No, it's kicked on because it's cold in here.
And wait, Riley Shine said my sister does that and calls it a cheese curl.
We can't give it all away to you, but just trust and believe it's funny as shit. That's all y'all need to know. It's always a good time. They think it was so funny when those fucking weirdos were saying how bad the environment was, and could you imagine what it's like when they're not on YouTube and how hostile the situation is? These people are fucking morons, dude. I can't stand them. I swear.
It is nothing but fucking laughs over here 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd hate us too, I guess. Look, give me dumb, give me up, bitch. Put scissors in the chat. Knock that off. All right, we're out of here. I'm not even going to play the intro because who can be bothered? So, Gigi and BegLinda, you're welcome. You now have content.
Yeah, lots of it. And you too, Al. Go ahead and react to that with your fucking butting your joint out and getting your pants on and going to the bus stop, you fucking freak. All right, that's it. Goodbye. Bye, guys.